Sit down. Everybody remain seated where you are.
Hey man, are you putting me on?
Yeah.
Then why isn't alcohol made illegal? Flowers and grass, like juice freaks get, hangers and cirrhosis in the liver. Besides, grass doesn't have it for me like alcohol. Besides, that cigarette much worse. Right, man. As much as you want.
There's nothing wrong with grass. Yeah. 1,000 times. You'll never go to harder drugs.
Don't take any films of me. You're not going to use them anyway.
Well, speak your mind then.
Okay, I will. No one has the right to tell me what I can do with my own body, what I can eat, drink, or smoke. This is a free country, and no one has the right to take away my constitutional rights.
It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. Steve likes the weed. Steve likes the weed. Tell you about DMT. The DMT. Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Hoosiers with the dream. Sophisticated blasphemy. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. Question all the things that you know. So let's set our minds free for the singularity. It's the Hoosier Sophisticate Show. The Hoosier Sophisticate Show.
Good morning, friends. Join us and start your day with a gentle meditation from Hoosier Sophisticate. Let us all remember, we are only as good as our last breath. Make yourself comfy and gently close your eyes. I'll count down from 5 to 1, and during this time, you should just pay attention to your breath. When I say 1, you'll get completely relaxed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now we're relaxed. Imagine you're in a beautiful field. This field is called Dream Field. There are hundreds of colorful flowers everywhere you look. Dream Field is a place that you can visit when it's hard for you to fall asleep. This happens to all of us. There might be something that disturbs us. We might have had a busy day, or we are just excited about something. So there are some days when it's harder for us to fall asleep. It might be also possible that it is hard for you to fall asleep every single day. Dreamfield helps you in this case. If you come and visit this place regularly, then it will become more and more easy for you. The reason for this is you can find flowers in this field that can make you drowsy and help you fall asleep. All flowers in this field have pollens that help you get sleepy if you use them right away. Now I'll tell you the trick how you should do it. So you're in this beautiful field Look around. There are wonderful flowers everywhere you look. Choose a flower that attracts you the most. Now go and tear it carefully. Good job. Imagine you lie on your back on the ground. Place the flower on your forehead between your eyebrows so that the pollens can contact your skin. These pollens have a sleepy effect. They help you fall asleep when you massage your forehead with them. So let's start. Place the flower on your forehead between your eyebrows. Turn the flower round and round on your forehead, especially in the area between your eyebrows. Slowly massage this little area. Rotate the flower round and round. Turn it again and again, slowly. Great. You can feel that the pollens are on your forehead. You can feel that this area is covered by the little pollens that will help you fall asleep. Indeed, you're more and more sleepy. You feel very tired and sleepy. The pollens help you. They want you to fall asleep quickly and easily. And yes, you feel that you could fall asleep in this very moment. Your eyes get more and more heavy. Now you are sure that the pollens help you. They can always help whenever it's hard for you to fall asleep. You're still massaging your forehead with the flower round and round. Okay, now stop the massage. Knowing that you're just starting your day, you may not want to fall asleep right now. But if you decide to come back to this, you'll still feel sleepy and fall asleep easily after returning. When I count from 1 to 5, when you are ready, open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good morning, Hoosier Sophisticate land, sophisticated Hoosiers. Changed it up a little bit. That would normally be a nighttime meditation. But you know, you might be lying in bed. You've been having some troubles staying awake. I like to get a little relaxed, massage my temples with some flowers to get my day started. I'm going to change the gears up either Thursday or Friday this week. We're going to try a little Wim Hof exercise, a little breathing exercise. It'll be the antithesis of what we just did. It will be far more energizing, ready to go. It is something that has changed the game for me. Guys, good morning. Happy Veterans Day. Many people are kids are off school. Maybe you're not working today. I hope that you make the most of this day. We're sure glad to have you. Steve-O's here. We're just gonna rock and roll today. So I just want to see how y'all are feeling. How y'all feeling? I'm gonna get me a little bit of this little guy. This is this is not my native hemp CBD. This is a morning honey extract. Packed with herbs. You okay in there? Steve's yelling for help from the bathroom, and it's a It is a very panicked yell. I'm considering throwing him a lifesaver. I'm also considering allowing this to continue. So. Good morning this morning. What's happening? Hoosier Sophisticate land? I'm going to kick over to the chat cam. I had the Native Hemp song stuck in my head all day yesterday. Well, Keisha, I'm glad to hear it. That means that our Native Hemp song is working quite well. What we got here? Oh shit, today's my brother's birthday. Thanks for reminding me. Happy birthday, Gemini Jen's brother. Pooping again. You did that before you left the house. Okay, tippy top of the morning to you gents. I guess that doesn't work, huh? All right.
Oh, look at that little sweep transition. Did you see that? I didn't change that either. Craig looks like he's already had about enough. Oh man, listen up. Are you ready for your morning motivation? Are you saying the morning motivation doesn't work? Is that what you're trying to do?
You know why?
Let's try it.
I know why.
Is it? Wait, why is that making noise? Is that my phone? Hey, morning, everybody. I have most of your commercials running through my head throughout the day, just about every day. Hippie Don is here. That for Jameson Dubs. Don't go in there, Craig.
Nope, doesn't work.
Do you see that, though? The wipe?
That's sweet.
Because I just wiped. I hate wiping. Why is this thing reminding me of? Wiping's dumb.
You freaks.
Wiping's dumb. I mean, it's a clean one. So I mean,
That's good. Wasn't like a marker.
no, I hate that. But I ate something that didn't sit well last night. I didn't feel well.
What is going on?
KFC maybe.
Oh yeah, probably.
KFC yesterday. They got me with the 4-strip chicken. It just kind of sat heavy. You know when you eat something. And it just kind of sits in there. You know, it's like a little ball. I imagine it's just
I'm
a little.
60 pounds overweight. I know exactly
you're
what you're talking
come on,
about.
guy. Come
I know
on, don't
exactly
do
what
it.
you're talking
Don't.
about.
No, not like a. No.
You want to remind me?
It's like a big. This is well, it even happens to little guys like me. I'm only $1.25, fucking soaking wet, bud. I almost blew away last night when that wind started kicking up. I was like, whoa! So that's your morning motivation. You think the fucking wind is going to win? You're going to let the wind beat you? I don't think so. I remember Cat Stevens has a song called The Wind. Can't remember how it goes right now. Listen to the sound of the wind. If fucking Cat Stevens can write a song about the wind, then anybody... Yusuf Islam? He changed his name. He got stopped at the airport. And I was like, you think? You think? Trying to keep America safe, bud. I don't care if...
I'll be damned if we fucking say that name in
Listen,
here.
you think I care you sang Peace Train? Get that shit out of here. It's the perfect front for ISIS.
Goddamn right.
That's the long play. Yeah, so I don't know. I just got to get my body functioning at a level. I've been sleeping more. What's the breathing thing? Because you still haven't sent it to me. You're like, one of those guys who's like,
Discord.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, here, I'll send it to you right now.
Well, you go. I'll send it to you, Steve.
I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
Here we go. Steve talking about pooping again. I wager that he did not wash his poopy hands. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, no, Steve's a washer.
I'm a washer. I'm a bidet guy. Like
That's the other thing. Is like let's not try and.
Yeah, you smelly asshole.
You know what? I don't want to hear anybody talking about washing your hands when 95% of the American population isn't correctly washing their ass.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like, well, I got a bunch of poop on my hands because I don't have a thing that sprays. So you better wash your hands after you get out of there because I just smear it everywhere when I get back there. But it smears in so thoroughly that the paper won't even pick it up anymore. So I just smear it into all the hair back there. Paper and schmear. Poop schmear. That's what my asshole looks like. My name's Jameson. Yeah, fuck you. I like that guy, actually.
I love Jameson. Jameson's awesome.
The wind was a little obnoxious yesterday, and it blew in the stupid cold air. Do you hate stupid cold air?
I love winter.
You would.
I love the winter.
You would. You cold-hearted
Cold-blooded
bitch. Remember when I went through a phase where I was calling you a bitch all the time?
Yeah, I remember
for
that.
3 days. I was just
remember
like,
that.
"What'd you say, bitch?"
Or you'd say something.
Yeah, just whisper it. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was real
Yeah, you got me thinking about that. Yeah!
I was supposed to punch you in the face. I forgot.
No, you're not supposed to punch me. What? Oh, it's 11:10 today.
So I think it's 11:11.
It's 11:11 today. Yeah. This was supposed to be for 11:10. That's why I was worried.
Yesterday, but yeah, you're good. You just wrote the wrong date on it.
Did I?
Yeah.
I did something wrong?
Yeah.
That's
You did.
weird.
That's
Because
okay.
the computer must have messed up.
I about started the fucking the restream with yesterday's stuff on it because I
Oh
was
my
so
God.
excited watching your
You
video
silly
for
butt.
Proactive Solutions. You want to know why? Because Bo knows hydro. He bono hydro. Bono hydro. Bono bonobo. Bono hydro. Bo just knows.
Yeah, it's not bad, right?
No, it's great.
It's not bad.
Great.
It's got a
On
good.
top of me fucking sound like an old radiator from 1914. Guys, it's Craig okay?
Did you hear me cut some of it out?
Dude,
Did
it's
you
fucking
tell?
brutal. I'll handle it. It's gonna fucking Jesus.
How are you gonna handle it?
Fucking audacity.
There's no way.
I'll bet you $1 million.
There's no way to get your breathing out of there.
I'll bet you, I don't know, everything.
How are you going to do that?
I'll just do it. How about just let me handle it?
No. I've already successfully done it on Wondershare because it has an audio thing. There's just no way. It's blending in. It's like you trying to say you're gonna take the drums out of
Also easily done. What do you think? You think you can't isolate tracks?
No, you can't. Not when all the tracks are isolated down to one mono file. You can't. You're gonna take I'm going to play a song, and you're going to take the drums out of the song. You're going to take the drums out of Sweet Madam Blue. You can't do it. Not unless everything's an isolated track, Papo. Let me tell you how this works, okay, bud? When everything is one file, you'd have to find each individual sound. Don't me, okay, bud? Because, listen, if I could get that out of there, I would have.
I'll handle it. Go take a jog or something after the show. I'll handle it.
Just kind of polish up that turd I got sitting there.
No, I think it's great. It's fucking great. I love it.
Yeah, we got a commercial coming out with Bo. If you have a company and you're like, wow, man, I really want people to notice me online because the shit that people are posting right now is absolute dog shit. Like, whoever's running Suede social media, why don't you get a fucking clue? How about that? Why don't you get a fucking clue? I don't. Some about them don't rub me wrong. Rub me wrong. I know, but the Suede people, I got on their Facebook page, and now all the dispensaries are like, hey, we're gonna reply to every response you got. We reply, you got stuff online I can get? Yeah, you can get online and get that. Do you have this kind in there? Yeah, you can come check out our new strains. Hey, what are you doing to give back to the community? Cricket sound. And I'm like, ooh, isn't that funny? Isn't that weird? They're real quick.
Like, I don't have to explain myself.
Yeah, no, we're selling weed here. I mean, medicine. I tell you what, though, out of all of the websites I've been on, Fresh Relief, which it's like, can we get some fucking different names? Exactly. Which one fucking is it? Green Relief, Fresh Green Leaf. Get a fucking new name. Why don't you just call it Mo Green Canna Leaf? I'm surprised all of them aren't Mo Canna Green Leaf, Green Mo Canna Leaf, Mo Canna Leafy Greens. Like, those fucking swap out each individual name. They're on their website, not Fresh Green. The one that I didn't even know came out, Green Leaf. Green Relief?
That's our buddy. That's our buddy's place. That's Lana's joint.
Okay, he owns it?
Well, he works.
Or they just hire him to be a fucking model, male model figurehead.
Well, I would.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't buy the flu vaccine just because Jenny McCarthy's hot. Or is that the opposite? She's anti-vaccine. I don't
Yeah,
know what she
I
is.
mean,
I know she had something to do with
McCarthy probably tell me to do a lot of stuff.
Who's better, Jenny McCarthy or Jamie Presley?
Oh, Jenny McCarthy. Jamie Presley? Jamie Presley, like, look, she checks a lot of boxes for the white trash beautiful.
For sure.
Yeah,
She's South City strong, man. That girl ran South City, that type of chick. In my neighborhood, if you were blonde and real slutty looking, oh, man. You had the world by the balls. I can do anything. I look like a slut. I like it in the butt. I'm the king of South City. No, king, that was my song. That was my song. We're talking about girls here. Icky. Ew. All the girls that are watching the show, get out of here because it's time for man talk.
We don't like your cooties. I did a sleeping meditation.
Oh, Craigie Morton's here.
Craigie Morton.
My guy. He's on Periscope. I love that guy. I love that guy.
About,
I love loving him.
I was talking about him the other day. Somebody was just telling me how much they love him.
Big V and Zach in the house.
I love Big V and Zach. Top shelf.
You guys should really paint that background on the wall. It's so pretty. I did.
We would do that, but
I did.
Then we couldn't do
this. I like the swipe today.
I'm a fan of the swipe.
Why is it doing that?
Swipe or no swipe? I see why it's doing it. But
Well, don't change it. It's the transition thing. Oh, it is. It's swipe down there at the right. You see it. So the road to hell is paved with cruel intentions, man.
Good intentions?
Cruel.
I think it's paved with good intentions, right?
Not in the Sturgill Simpson song.
Oh, well, I think the saying is the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
I know, but in that song,
okay,
it's the road to hell is. You might want to double check me on that, but the road to hell is paved with cruel. I know it's that.
No, with good intentions. Mercury intention. No S.
With cruel intention.
Yeah. Mercury in retrograde.
That's a fucking. Gee, I have every morning.
Have you listened to his bluegrass album?
Yeah, listen to it once. Nothing beats this.
Did
Nothing.
you get to the
I have listened to the whole thing.
All of it?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say the bottom of it, he did a lot of his older songs in a bluegrass style. He does Turtles All the Way Down bluegrass.
Oh shit! I don't know. Like I said, it was on in the background. I was just fucking.
That's how I was. And then I was going through. I was like, wait a minute. He did Life of Sin. I looked down. He does a little bluegrass version of Turtles All the Way Down. It's pretty great.
I'm just now getting into Sturgill. Like I got into that. I know that we talked about him a while before. I know that he was doing all that cool shit.
It's my Netflix pick of the year last year.
Yeah, I mean, and I've listened to the CD 10 times, 20 times. Loved it when it first came out. Kind of let it go by the wayside. Revisiting it now, and I love it even more than I did the fucking first time I heard it. I love when shit like that happens. I've also had a weird thing going on now where I'm respecting older songs, not like old music, but just songs that I haven't heard in a while, to where before I was like, I don't like this song. I've heard it a million times. I've been trying to find something new in each song, and it's just kind of something that's happening naturally. Craig, your mic is down. Craig, your mic is down. Maybe he's just not talking into it. Thanks, Craig Morton. What level's that? Who turned it down? I'll give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. That's a saying. Thank you, Craig Morton. It only took 24 minutes for one of our real friends to tell us that Craig's mic wasn't working. I bet this was probably one of the best shows ever if your mic was.
I've tried it. Yeah, I'm trying to.
If it was all the way down, it was probably the best show ever. You try.
Hey, I'm that.
Nope, no. He said no dice, Gino. But does your mic go to 11? Oh, does your mic go to 11? You know what that means?
Yeah, it means somebody's seen Spinal Tap.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
But that's from. I knew it was from something, but I haven't seen Spinal Tap. Is it worth a watch? What's better?
Yeah, I think so.
Spinal Tap or heavy metal?
Oh, for me, it's heavy metal, but I've got a lot of nostalgia hooked up to heavy metal. Are you like, if you were asking me what's the one, I think you would like Spinal Tap because you would recognize a lot of that comedy troupe. That
Oh yeah,
that
was like the mockumentary guys who did Best in Show and
it's
all
got,
that shit.
The guy that I can never think
Best
of this
in
guy's
Show
name.
is one of my.
He's the guy that runs the radio station in Airheads.
Oh yeah, I love
Milo.
that guy.
Milo and Airheads.
He's great. Those guys are in a bunch of movies together, and girls.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing happened this day in history. Sorry about it. Bunch doesn't get any live reads today.
No, man. On this date in history, November 11th.
Yeah, Veterans Day was
1987.
Happy Veterans Day, by the way, to any veterans.
1987, a guy named Kiko Locaro. Kind of close. Kiko Locaro. Actually, he was a pitcher too. He accidentally ate 3.5 grams of mushrooms and pitched a no-hitter.
He ate 3.5 grams of mushrooms, got tattooed, didn't finish an inning, had an unlimited
But in here,
ERA, but
perfect
in here,
game.
He threw a perfect game.
Perfect game.
Because what is it all about?
They don't care.
We're just throwing balls and hitting
He's
balls.
just going, and he like carries the ball up to the guy's Oh, remember that one time you did a bunch of acid and you were playing football and you killed that guy?
Bit his fucking nose off. Yeah,
I'm surprised that doesn't happen more. People going fucking ape shit on psychedelics.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what they told us happened.
I know. I'm just surprised. I've been there where I'm like, oh, I'm capable of fucking anything right now. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not good.
If you have never been in kind of a dingy yellowish bathroom staring at
yes,
a
dude,
toothpaste stained mirror, looking at it and going,
oh.
I think it's about time we go rob a fucking liquor store. Have you never done that?
And then you're like, nah.
You've never done that?
you
ain't done enough drugs, man.
No. It just feels right at sometimes. Like,
yeah, sometimes it's like, but I could fetch a pretty penny for grandma's pain meds.
oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes I'll just stare at the knives.
Oh, yeah, naturally. Especially the real shiny. Sure is shiny.
Those look good. Why do those look so good? You just see it in all the movies like, I need a knife in case, in case shit goes down.
What other options do we have?
Fade to color. And you're going to change stuff up. I just want to know how it changed. Because I leave the studio and I leave things the same. And then I get here and things are different. Was that door locked?
No, it wasn't. I walked right in.
Bullshit. Take it back. Right now. That door was locked.
You might want to step
The door was locked. Guys, we're up here at Sweetleaf Festus. I work here.
You work here?
I work here, guys. I'll give you something. What should I give them today?
High five?
I had an idea. I'll give you $10 off anything. So if something's $11,
You can't do that.
if something is $3, I'll give you $7 to buy it.
10% is always a safer bet. We work off percentages around here.
I'll give you 3.5% off anything in the store.
Bungeon Property Group.
Oh, you found some, Miss Kitty?
Bungeon Property Group wants you to know that on this day in history, at 5 a.m., the Allied powers in Germany signed an armistice document in the railway carriage of Ferdinand Foch, the commander of the Allied armies, and 6 hours later, World War I came to an end. This day in history.
I'm watching is never going to end. So.
I was going to ask you, you're still on that guy?
Holy shit, they are breaking it down, man. I've actually stopped watching that, though. I forgot a little bit about it. But I like to stay on top of shit like that if I'm going to watch it. I don't like to forget. I'm not trying to learn about World War I and have to rewatch this shit. I need it to keep going here. I need it to keep going. Yeah. But I'm still only in like fucking, I'm like a 1940, or not 45. I'm like a 1919, like, war's just starting to kick up.
Okay.
And it's ridiculous. Like, come on, guys. What happened here? Just fill me in. But they go into depth on everything that happened. Like, they get into it. It's good. I mean, I think learning history is one of the most important things we can do. You know, they're always talking about history is going to repeat itself, and that's, you know, it's not exactly true, but we have tendencies that keep arising that kind of seems new. That's why I always love
CBD smells great.
That's why I always love when Skytrace and
Native hemp.
Native hemp. Yeah, I got a little mix here. They got Skytrace.
It's a nice little
in
salad.
Here.
Nice little salad with some lifters, some
Suver
silver
haze.
haze. Suver haze.
I know. I always thought it was silver. Yeah. It's
Suver haze.
I know. I'm still not sure. It always says SU.
It would appear you're right.
Because silver kind of makes more sense.
I mean, I don't know what the hell's.
It's Suver.
I'm sure there's a reason why. And there's also a silver haze.
Oh yeah, there's definitely silver haze, but it's Suver haze.
That one's a high THC strain though.
Ooh, man.
Suver haze is like the tab soda of.
I like tab soda.
I can't remember what it tastes like.
Do you remember when you had your first tab soda? I do, because you did it as an enema. Remember that? You're like, I do tab soda in the butt.
11/11 on the 11th day of the
11th month and the 11th year.
Yeah, Craig Morton's right. Like, you should definitely watch heavy metal first.
Okay.
But Spinal Tap's worth a watch. It does have some funny. You
want to buy these? They're Zigzag Kings. That was kind of fun. Remember how they
like
throw
David
stuff in
Letterman?
here? Yeah.
Throw the cards behind him and it would break the glass. Remember his little note cards?
Yeah, I do. Was that top 10?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
And then they used to.
Letterman lost me quick.
throw
He had a fall
stuff.
from grace. Although I have
Really?
been watching his my latest interview or whatever, my next guest, whatever the fuck it's called.
He's a beardy guy now, isn't he? Still.
Yeah, he looks like an idiot.
Okay. Just because people can grow beards and you can't doesn't mean they look like an idiot.
That's
they
part
have
of
a
it. It's
beard.
also because their face smells like Bigfoot's dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no amount of beard oil is going to change that.
I got news for you. Beards and Bigfoot's dick both smell delicious. Okay,
Oh, yeah?
sir? Yeah, you ever smelled Bigfoot's dick? Smells
Couple
like
times.
fucking
What
Asiago
did you-
cheese.
A nice earthy, hard cheese. That's fair.
If you like cheese, you're going to like Bigfoot's dick. I'll just put it out there right now.
Oh, shit.
Are you fact checking that?
No.
Taking my word for it?
No, I'll take your word for it. Listen, when it comes to...
You think Bigfoot exists?
Do I think Bigfoot exists? Yeah,
You think? Let's break it down.
Probably. Probably. I think all kinds of shit exists. I don't think any of us are worthy of knowing it.
I would just love, like, someone gets a real picture of Bigfoot, and, you know, he's walking around, he's kind of looking around, and he's just got a fat hog.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
Just
one
like-
thing that's certainly missing.
Yeah.
From all the outfits.
Yes, exactly.
Bigfoot got a baby dick?
When we get
You
one.
trying to tell me that this
right.
9-foot bipedal
Yeah,
ape man has
right.
a baby dick?
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He does
That
not.
dude's swinging lumber. He's got fucking
A
Babe
big
Ruth's ash fucking bat.
52-ounce bat.
52-ounce bat.
Mo Vaughn is
Got
the
a
only
fucking axe
guy.
handle on it.
Mo Vaughn is the only guy to use in the modern era to use a bat as heavy as like
Mo Vaughn
Gehrig.
was 712 pounds.
He was a beast,
He
dude.
was a massive man.
Remember who
What we
called
got
us? Who called us beasts yesterday? Remember that?
What we got here?
Somebody was like, "You guys are back."
Steve,
at it
can you
again."
not roll a joint? Actually, Steve rolls a nice joint. He's a big fan of these cones.
Oh yeah, I can roll a joint. Who the fuck said that?
Craig.
Oh, okay.
5-year-old
Craig, I can roll a
granddaughter's
joint.
been exposed. Schools should not be open spreading this crap. Wentzville schools are loaded with it. Bring a pack of those home, please, your wife says. Have you two not discovered Bigfoot
Exotica?
listen,
Bigfoot erotica?
I'm
What's the
not-
difference between erotica and exotica?
an R and an X.
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. Guys, you can listen to this show on Twitch and Periscope in the background. That's what I had 2 people come up to me yesterday and they go, "You know what's so great about your show now?" And I go, "Me?" And they go, "No, no, 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 no." Yeah, no.
Just tap the brakes in.
And I'm like, "Huh?" And they go, "I like being able to put on Twitch and then flip through my phone and then put it in my back pocket, and then I can work and have my phone on, and I can listen to you guys on Twitch, and it's really good because your guys' voices are very soothing. Your guys' voices are very soothing to me. And I said, that's cool, man.
Look
that's
at
cool.
the
Go ahead.
dick on Bigfoot.
Holy
shit! That's
man.
what I'm talking about.
Look at that. That's what it should
Listen,
be.
if big feet, if the Squatches are truly these transdimensional,
I don't, you're not transdimensional. Your boy's way off.
I think that makes more sense than
they're transdimensional.
they're nobody can find them in the woods. We have some of the greatest trackers in the world.
You seen the woods, pal? They're vast.
I've seen woods. Yes.
Have you seen? You've seen woods?
I've seen,
but
woods.
doubtful.
I've seen woods.
You ever seen the woods in the Pacific Northwest?
Yeah, they're wild, dude.
I don't know. I've never been there. I was genuinely asking.
Let's go out there. Just make a trip.
We're going to Humboldt.
We are going.
That's
to Humboldt.
close.
We're going.
We got
to,
talks
yeah,
about
we're
possibly going to Humboldt and Vegas.
Vegas and Humboldt.
The Green Bros video we did with Bo, they're going to be playing that in their showroom in Vegas. So they said, hey, maybe...
It's really funny why they, why they chose our video, which was they're like, man, some of these videos are just too stuffy. And you guys just shot a real candid... You guys covered all the information, and it was lighthearted, and you talked about ding-dongs.
Yeah, we liked... Can you guys do more ding-dong talk? Not so much about the Green Bros. More about your guys' ding-dongs, because everybody loves to hear about
Sorry,
that.
I'm high. It's early.
Who said
Craig,
that?
don't apologize. We need it, bud. We need it.
No, we need you. We love you. We need it.
Craig, don't go. We need you.
Whoa, what's that? What's going on there?
What?
Girls smiling at each other?
Oh, yeah, I just got...
That's one of those
I got
things,
questions to ask your best friends.
That's one of those things, isn't it?
I
That's
got
one of those things. I mean, one of those things.
What
One
do
of
you
those Kardashian things.
Oh, I think is
one
that a
of them.
Kardashian
Yeah.
thing? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's...
God, Jesus, that thing is like...
But
What is the deal here?
it's loud today. It's when the lid doesn't...
Is
I
that
can't
is
get
that what
any
it
more
is?
of it. It's fine.
It's fine. How does it funnel shit down in there?
It doesn't.
Jesus.
Well, you got to unscrew it first there, guy. Unscrew it.
I don't know how to work a fuck. Does it just vibrate?
Yeah.
It's just an agitator in there. You ever use it in the bedroom, dude?
Are you kidding me? First thing I did was put it on my wife's tchotchke.
Her floof?
Her queef pillow. I love you, honey. I hope you have a great
I
day.
need to smoke a bowl. I'm sorry. Just smoke a
I
bowl.
bet
You
my
don't need our
kids are
permission.
listening to this right now.
Sounds like a tattoo gun. Actually, it does a little bit, and that makes
Sounds
me wanna
like
get-
Steve shaving his pubes. Sounds like Steve getting or
Why do
tattoo
you guys
gun.
know what Steve? You did start that OnlyFans, didn't you? It's just you
No.
shaving your pubes. Oh, I told you, do not
One by
start
one.
the yeah. Oh,
I pluck them. That's the play.
That is the play.
You ever pluck a hair out of your fucking nutsack?
Any of your
I never have. I never have.
I have.
You've plucked a hair out of your nutsack. Why?
Why not?
Just unruly?
Yeah, just figuring it out. Might be a better way.
You had it like Three Stooges had Shemp by the hair and Curly. Yeah. Or no, Larry. Remember they get Larry? And they'd rip out a chunk of his hair. And then they'd like paint with
I
it.
love the Three Stooges. How do they not like? How have we been able to fuck up like homages to them? Like that movie
was great.
Everybody, the movie, the remake.
You
Was
didn't
it
like it?
was it good?
You didn't like it? You never saw it. You never saw
I
it.
think I got like 8 minutes into it. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill all of
The biopic, or the
the biopic.
or the one that was like supposed to be the Three Stooges and supposed to be funny.
The one that was supposed to be, not like any kind of documentary.
Okay, the one I
is
saw was
a
like a
movie
documentary.
that was Three Stooges.
Yeah, I remember that.
It came out like in the early 2000s.
You'll
maybe?
never recreate what those guys
the
did.
deal?
You can't. No. It was the time.
My grandma thought they were too violent. She go. I don't know why these guys just got to hit on each other all the time. You should really check out Laurel and Hardy. They're a lot more wholesome. That's what she would say.
Yeah, meanwhile, those guys were fucking finger blasting each other.
And would yell across the room, "Oh, shut the hell up, Betty!"
Really? You tell her to shut the hell up? Is that
No,
true?
we're just talking about wholesome.
Shut your whore mouth, Betty!
They were they were the Costanzas though, like in the most endearing way. Like they couldn't just have a conversation. Everything was and honestly, the more and more I watch shows about like Boston and Massachusetts, and also all my family from up there, they're just loud talkers. They're just loud talkers. They're just trying to get their point across. That's all. They're just trying to get
I like that. I think South City has a lot of those qualities too, where it's like, we yell and fight. You don't meeting people that had like good families in West County.
Listening, not sure they should be, but a little sick talk never hurt anyone.
What's up, boys?
What's up? Your dad's plugging in pubes.
You guys will learn about those one day.
Yeah, you'll figure it out.
You walk around the house naked? In your house?
Only to assert dominance.
Yeah, obviously. What else? What other reason
What else
is
are you
there?
gonna do?
I just look.
Dude, to this day, 2020, right now, my dad's got the biggest dick
I
that's
ever
ever
seen.
fucking
I've
been
never
on
seen
the
one
planet.
bigger. I've
My
never
dad's
seen
got
one
the
bigger.
biggest dick on the planet.
Never
I
seen
feel
one.
sorry for all of you motherfuckers for ever having to maybe wonder if your dick measured up to my dad's.
It must have been the same size as my dad.
It had to be. Dad
Identical.
dicks are massive.
I saw it at a Blues game one time on accident.
Yeah?
Well, he had it out in the bathroom.
Just suck my dick, Detroit!
I'm like, okay.
Well, that's what being a good hockey fan is, bud.
Okay, Dad.
That's what being
So,
I only hope I can get to know Georgie so well.
oh yeah. Oh, Gregor.
Oh man, it was like no time had passed. But
He's
I
over.
I haven't seen him since Oliver's hockey
Christening?
season a couple years ago.
Oh wait, he's unbaptized. He's going to hell.
Too?
Oh, you want to hear a good story? So I have this first kid before anyone really knows what I'm all about. You know what I mean? They don't know me as a dad yet. They think I'm a knucklehead. I was a knucklehead. I don't blame them for thinking that. They're like, this guy's an insane asylum. So they said, well, you gotta, both our moms, Jenny and I's moms were like, you're gonna get him baptized, aren't you? Just kind of like a safety net. Like, I don't care what they believe, but you're gonna get them baptized, kind of just in case, dude. Wear the parachute, whatever. You don't know how this thing's gonna end. I go, no, not gonna do it, because that's when I was still kind of at my forget the Catholic Church, did nothing good for me. Even though I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of good things there. I just kind of got okay. So I go, okay, perfect. Here's what I'll do. The way I can combine both of our worlds, I'm gonna go out to the big river, have a big ceremony, have it all, and then I'll dunk the kid in the river. We'll do a whole thing where we're like, get the kid from the river. And they said no. My whole family said, that's crazy. And I go, oh, so now you're calling John the Baptist crazy?
Oh my guy.
Because that's how he did it. That's weird.
That's what I like.
John, JTB. One of the
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt?
No.
John
the Baptist. Dude was crazy, man. I always was... I always wanted to hear more stories about him when I was a kid.
His whole head, man.
Yeah, served on a platter to his mom.
Trying to find a little piece of tail.
Didn't they serve it on a platter to his mom?
That's
to Elizabeth. Elizabeth was his mom.
Find out if so. That's the most gangster shit ever.
Elizabeth was his mom, and remember the angel came to her before Mary. It's always kind of second fiddle to Jesus. It was like first chair, second chair shit.
Holy fuck.
Yep.
All right. Prompted by her mother, Herodias, who was infuriated by John's condemnation of her marriage, the girl demanded the head of John the Baptist on a platter, and the unwilling Herod was forced by his oath to have John beheaded. Salome took the platter with John's head and gave it to her mother.
Woo-hoo! That's cold ass shit right there, buddy.
That's pretty fucking
He got done dirty, and he was the first zealot, you know what I mean? Like, he was the first run of Jesus. He was like the trial run of Jesus.
Yeah.
His older was his cousin.
Yeah.
And like, even the angel came to Elizabeth and was like, hey, listen, you got something in there going on, kind of crazy, but it's not the real thing we got going over here. And he jumped for joy or some shit like that inside the womb. She could feel it.
CBC is Lasallian?
Yeah. No.
Right?
No. Lasallian? We're Christian brothers. St. John Baptist de La Salle, we used to pray to him. Does that make us LaSallian? I don't know. I can't keep all their shit straight. I know that I heard I was on the way into school today. The way into fucking
LaSallian.
school. What does that even mean?
Well, you know, like
We're not Jesuits, I'll tell you that much
we're
right now.
fucking not Jesuit.
We're not
I'm
Jesuit.
not
I'm not
either. I'm not a
Jesuit.
LaSallian either, Jack. I'm a Marianist. Okay, but CBC is a fully accredited Catholic LaSallian. Let's find out what it means. Let's find out what the difference is.
Yeah, you think I'd know that? Or they'd fucking put it in there. You know, now it's $18,000 a year for LaSallian.
That's probably light.
I just looked them up. They're all right about there. They're all trying to keep pace with each other. If you guys know what LaSallian means.
I got it. The LaSallian school nurtures
just gonna
belief
say,
in
good
the
job.
living presence of God in our world. Faith in the presence of God calls all students into a deeper awareness of their saving relationship with a caring and loving God and to see the world through the eyes of faith. Okay.
I'm just kidding. I think that helps.
Marianists believe that living, praying, and supporting one another in community enriches their faith and strengthens their ability to meet world challenges. Now let's find out what those fucking Jesuits mean.
God
They're
damn.
all about
the
questioning
worst.
your faith.
It means
through-
indoctrination.
That's my guy.
That's it.
I was
That's
waiting
it.
for it.
That's
I was
it.
waiting for
That's
it.
it.
Because
This is the
last
morning
night-
mort segment.
Last night I saw a fucking meme. Old Wayner posted it.
Yes.
I
I was
think-
listening.
I think
That's what I was talking about this morning. I was listening to the Jesuits sing One
The
Bread,
St.
One
Louis
Body.
Jesuits?
One bread, one body. Bread, one body. The chord changes in that.
Well, that's what I was just searching for all the bangers because there's call up Lord of the Dance, bud. If you're playing Lord of the Dance, yes, that's pretty. I remember during choir practice, they'd be like, "Okay, turn your
Lord of the Dance is a
Oh, dude.
church song.
Oh, when you hear it, this Lord of the Dance is. Let me pull it up.
Lord of the Dance. It's
But-
Jesus like breakdancing.
But what
am
was
Jesus
hilarious
in it, you
is
had
to
to
see
say?
the people who have remained kind of in the know, right? Because our buddy John was like, "Don't leave out for 1 second Canticle of the Sun," and I was like, "Oh fuck, that song! That song went hard." I remember that song. Oh yeah, come on, dude. Who was your choir director at Bonnie's? Miss Schmidt had Parkinson's, and now all of a sudden it's my fault she didn't play Lord of the Dance for you? Yeah. Or Canticle of the Sun? You guys singing Gregorian chants? Those were the bangers, bud.
The Gregorian chant.
No, the fucking Canticle of the Sun and Lord of the Dance.
I was a more of a One Bread, One Body was my favorite, and
I'm gonna fucking play this for you at break. I'm gonna light your loins on fire, sir.
I gotta poop again. Maybe
I'll play it loud.
play super loud. I mean, I go, oh yeah. No, I'm kind of it's interesting. I don't remember Lord of the Dance either. Thank you, honey. What was that one we were singing?
Real?
Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord?
We could do a whole hour.
I have heard you calling in the night.
Dude, if you sing so- That's the way to do this. Let's really enunciate what we're saying in here,
Whoa, these songs are frightening. Holy shit. Whoever's working on the 99.1 music front, they have the best.
Dude, I hate contemporary Christian music.
It's the best music in the world, though, is what I'm saying.
Oh, like production
It
value?
appeals,
Oh, dude.
and they make it so appealing to the masses.
It's so
that
fucking
every
hard.
fucking time I am scrolling through, they're just very good about being like, okay, what's a pretty popular song? Almost Adam Sandler-esque, where he can
yes.
write one in the vein of someone
number
popular.
one pop song adjacent. Like it's
1,000,000%.
Yep.
They got the same people
it's
working
like
on
if
them.
Beltraki, The Art of Forgery. It's like if he took a pop song
Totally.
and then made it about
exactly.
Jesus.
It's Beltrakian. It really is. It is because
I want to get
I'll
that
stop.
guy on the show, man.
I'll do it.
Let's do it. He's
Do
got
it.
to be fucking hanging around. Fucking, he's like whatever.
Maybe he'll fucking throw something on the wall here.
Eagles Wings was fine. That's good.
Eagles Wiggles was
Dude,
great.
you guys, oh my God, I gotta find a royalty-free Lord of the Dance. I'll get this fucking party jumping.
It's probably all those songs are probably royalty
when
free,
they
aren't
would
they?
Call it out when they would
The old
like,
ones?
Miss Karen Cuppinger. She was basically Karen Carpenter but better. Okay, she played a little acoustic. She wore her jeans up to about right here.
Damn,
She
that's
had
coming
like
back.
She had like a flannel.
That's coming back.
She had a fucking like a nice little flannel. She was rocking the pixie, you know.
Really?
All before anybody. She's just rocking the pixie.
High jeans and a pixie
High jeans,
cut.
flannel shirt, pixie cut.
She'd be
acoustic
hottest
guitar.
thing going today. She'd be the
just-
hottest thing going.
She's just gonna give you some jams. She's gonna give you some jams. It's about the same 15 jams.
Oh,
Where 6 of them are like the regulars.
she gives you
there's a-
jams, but I only know 3 or 4 chords.
There's
Cool.
a couple
Different.
of bangers. Yeah, there's a couple of bangers, bud. Yeah, I mean, I imagine yours at Thursday when I get out of school an hour and a half early just to sing. I imagine you would also be bringing the heat, bud. So, but she would announce what we were going to sing, and all the kids from the school, we'd all do like a choir practice before the big, on Thursdays, probably like.
Was it everyone was in choir?
It was, yeah. Like
'Cause we were all in choir,
In grade school,
everyone.
It was just, we all went across the street from the school to the church at like, 1:30. And because I think we got out at like 2:45. So we go over there like 1:30, and then we'd sing for like 45 minutes to an hour. Go back, whatever, wrap up the day. And it was every Thursday, and we would call it choir practice is what they, and then on Friday mornings to open school, like at 8, we'd go to school, 7:30, 8 o'clock, we'd have mass. So she would announce the songs, and then there's a lot of faves. There's a lot of, a lot of the same
Yeah,
ones.
crowd pleasers. There's crowd pleasers.
But
dude.
whenever she'd be like, okay, turn your hymns to page 39. This is Lord of the Dance. And every kid would go, yes! You could just hear it hissing throughout the church. Yes! Let's go. Guys,
Let's get it.
let's go. And then I'll play it. But when he said,
And then
I'll play it. But when old Johnny said Canticle of the Sun, I'm like, hang on a minute. I feel like that was one that only got pulled out maybe 3-4 times.
yeah, there were a few like that.
It was when we were trying to get motherfuckers in the aisles.
Yeah, it was. It was like Sister Act.
It was his
Sister Act
was
came
his
to town. They were like,
He taught me how. He taught me how.
Damn.
Fucking jam, dude. Fucking me. That's my shit. I've seen. It's weird the movies that I've seen more than any human should
love that. Sister Act
Dude,
2.
Yes.
I feel like I saw
it's
more.
Better than the first one. Yes, and Lauryn Hill sings
Lauryn
that.
Hill. And that
Sparrow,
little kid sings a song too. That one.
He sings "Oh Happy Day."
Yeah.
That's-
God. Me and Matt Shipp used to sing that all. Oh, happy day. And we're like, dude.
Me and Chad Hayfire. That was our fucking jam. That was our jam. Dude, we love God.
It was
Sorry.
either Thuggish Ruggish Bone or fucking
Listen,
Sister Act
Jesus
soundtrack.
makes it too, dude. We're just a couple of city kids looking for a way out. Jesus offered the way through song.
What would Jesus' a bone name be? He'd be Resurrection Bone.
Resi Bone.
Resi Bone. Dude. Shit. Dude. We only had like 9 people in our class, so we had to put like 6th, 7th, and 8th grade together or whatever to do these little things.
Yeah.
We go to this nursing home one time, and in church we couldn't sing, and if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on a tack. Hey, sit on a tack. Hey, sit on a tack. And if the remember that song?
No,
it was
but-
like, and if the
I got enough of it.
that's the only verse I remember, but it's like, oh, I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Well, there's a verse that you couldn't say in church because you were saying the devil's name. And I remember being like, dang, that sucks. We can sing it in music class, but we can't sing it in church. So it was like, if the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on a tack. Ow. And you kind of like grab your butt. You're like, ow, this, oh. Naughty face. Now rethinking it, that's weird. But so we go to this old folks home, and we're going to put on a little concert for
Damn
these
right,
people.
Jack.
So I'm standing on the back row. We got like 3 little layers, you know, and we're all bunched together, and we're like, okay, we're singing a song, we're singing. And I remember I'm like, dude, today's the day. I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, and we're going to be able to bust out that devil verse. Like, the devil don't have no claim
don't take
here.
the devil verse from me.
Yeah, exactly. Now we can do it. We can have a little fun. We can get a...
I get to say that the devil's going to sit on a tap.
Yeah, sit on it, pal.
Yeah.
So, Kenneth Hayes is sitting next to me. He don't look very good from the beginning. He's just kind of like, ooh, not singing. But he was that kid anyway. He wasn't gonna fucking sing.
No,
He's like, I got a dirty shirt. Fucking home life is shit. You think I'm gonna fucking sing these songs? I don't fucking care. A couple of those kids in my class. Everybody had a light blue short sleeve shirt, 3-button. That was at school. That was a Catholic supply shirt. His parents hated him so much. They're like, yeah, white and long sleeve. So you're fucking the only different fucking weirdo in here. And it's like, we didn't like. We're like. Behind the scene, we're like, you fucking white shirt. We're like, what the fuck's up with this dude?
Keep clean. Like, what, the idea that we're gonna
oh, for sure, dude, filthy. My mom's like, what's wrong with you? I had all the patches, of the stiffest khakis.
Navy,
yes, navy stiff ass. What are they made out of?
How come? Like as I grew older,
concrete and burlap.
My idea of what pant inventory would be in the stores was just skewed by
totally
supply. Because look, there was always everybody had navy blue slacks.
Yeah.
And they were thick, and we would slide across the slide tackle, whatever. There'd be holes in them.
And you slid in the gym, and it would like burn them and make them like shiny.
Yes.
So weird, dude.
Yes. And that's what I'm getting at. So it's like there was always some that fit you.
Every year,
I
yeah.
I feel like I grew up and like I was like, man, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna get a new pair of jeans, dude. I go in there and I'd be like, huh.
It's not that difficult.
No 3630s, huh?
Oh yeah, you're saying they always had a size for you there.
Always had a size
I got
when
you.
I was a kid. That was my idea.
Yeah.
You could always just have pants.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, you could go to Catholic Supply and probably get them.
You got
buy some pair.
You got anything at a Husky?
We thought we were cool at St. Andrews because we did white and gray. Was a pretty good look though. It was a good look. It was a good look. So we're singing our little hearts out. He's kind of wavering next to me. So
That's
now
kind of a cool little church, St. Andrews.
It's all right.
I remember I went to a wedding.
St.
I think
Boniface
when you don't
fucking wrecked it though.
Yeah,
St. Boniface was fucking one of the dopest churches ever. Just as far as like the apostles being painted on, it's fucking cool. But he's fucking kind of chill, and he's up on the top thing next to me. I'm like, you don't fucking look so good, but I'm like, get focused. I got a song to sing to these old people, and then the devil's gonna be sitting on attack today. Mm-hmm. But I hope that I had to start in my head like, hope the devil doesn't, like I'm gonna show up and fuck you up. Show up in my front door and be like, listen, bud, keep my name out your mouth, okay?
You
I'll
might
fuck
think
you up.
Can get away with that at church.
Yeah,
Don't
church is
fly
the only
here.
fucking place you better
I'll
say that
strike down
shit.
all these old motherfuckers.
Exactly. So I'm like, I still got that thought in my head, like, maybe the devil's got a little power. Let's chill out on that. But I'm like, fuck it. Today's the day. Today's the day. I'm buying into the whole fucking story.
Sure.
I'm buying it. I'm just trying to figure it out. So I'm like, let's do this shit. We're singing and we're like, I got that joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Look over, and he's like, fucking eyes rolling in the back of his head. And I'm like, this guy, what's wrong with him? I had never seen anything like this before. Get to the part where like, the devil doesn't like it. He gets out. This kid just goes off the top step. Fainted. He obviously was sick or something. He goes.
Locked his legs.
I'm right next to him. I just
up top, high rise?
On the top. But he landed so perfectly that his body went like, boop, flat. So it wasn't like, because I was like, guy's gonna hit his skull, dude. Like that's the worst thing possible. So he falls off the back and he's just like white, like he's obviously about to puke or something. And so I remember thinking, oh shit, devil got him. Devil fucking got him. And not only that, the devil is teaching me a lesson by going, I'll fuck this dude up. Like,
right next to
I feel so bad for that. Why'd you have to do that to Kenneth? You're going to teach me a lesson by beating the hell out of somebody else? Like, that's fucked.
Coaches do you ever have any coaches that do that?
Fuck yes, dude. I'll make everyone suffer because of you, except you.
No, you want, hey, everybody, Run gassers. Craig, you watch.
Yeah, no, never. I was never that kid though.
No.
They could
No,
never
me neither.
ever. They
Me
could
neither.
never say I wasn't giving fucking 110% out there. They're like, hey, settle down a little bit. That's more what they had to fucking say to me. But I've always remembered to this day that I've always wanted to be someone who helped from that moment, because there was a slight moment where I could have been like, whoa, if I was quick enough. But I was so amazed at the situation that this kid was falling out, and I was into my own shit singing this song, that as he was falling, it was kind of slow motion, and I was more like, you know, like I don't know if you've seen the episode of The Office where Michael falls in the pond while they get the tape from it, and Jim's like stands back, you know, so they're like, oh shit, is he recoiling as you're falling in there? And I kind of felt like it did that, so I wonder if why that has something to do with why I like to help people all the time.
Probably, bud. Hey, Steve-O, we got some awesome sponsors, man. Native Hemp Extract.
They're all right.
Enter code HOSO at checkout. You're going to get a huge discount on the best 1,800 milligram total cannabinoid product I've ever used. Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know how it's that stupid thing.
I got you. If you go to HoosierSophisticate.com, click on the Native Hemp Extract tab, you'll go to their website, enter the code HOSO at checkout, and they've got more and more products coming our way.
They better.
It's going to be friggin' awesome. James Carlton, State Farm, 314-961-4800. He sells insurance. You need insurance. It's a match made in heaven. Check out carltoninsurance.net. He's going to take what you love, and he's going to protect it.
Craig, dealing with him, honestly, no shit.
I know.
Best customer service of any company I've ever dealt with. No shit. Best customer service of any company I've ever dealt with.
I agree.
It's very I always go to whatchamacallit, Chick-fil-A and shit like that, and I'm
Dude,
like,
I went yesterday for the first time in who knows how long.
and I'm just always amazed. Culver's is very good too. It just seems like people like their jobs there, you know, and I'm like, oh, that's good, you know, I like that. What's up? You okay?
Yeah,
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm showing you something.
You grabbed your phone like something crazy was going on. Let's go find it. Guys, listen to the podcast. What else? Oh, we also have Ms. Marketing. If you want someone to help you get more leads, generate more leads, Ms. Marketing is the person for you, and we'll get with you. What are you doing?
That's how long it takes for 40 cars to get through the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. 40. They had us double wide. They had 4 people in line taking our orders, holding a menu. There were 40 cars I got through in 5 minutes, 43 seconds, and 43.26 seconds.
There were 40 cars there?
Yes. Wrapped around, double around the entire thing, and then people trying to turn in Arnold. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. Everybody talks about how efficient their drive-thru works. I'm gonna start this stopwatch. 5 minutes, 43 seconds.
I'm blown away. This is the
5 minutes and 43 seconds they had me through. Unbelievable.
I went to Steak and Shake.
They got like 18. They got 25 people working a fucking Chick-fil-A.
And they're all as glad as they've ever fucking been to help you out.
It's my pleasure.
My pleasure.
It's my pleasure to serve you.
Oh my God!
Which
Why does that make me hard?
To a guy like me.
I know. God damn it.
But anyway, James Carlton's
it's good.
customer service is that good. Sweet Leaf gives us these studios where we're trying to make some magic happen. We're trying to create value for small businesses. We're trying to help you grow your social media following with unique content, and we're doing that with the help of Ms. Marketing, Adam McChesney. And what he does is he takes some of the stuff that we do, brings it to you, takes people from over here, and he says, hey, sit down here, kids. I want you to watch this little video of this company or this organization that you might want to, do some business with.
There's nobody doing what we do right now in St. Louis. I'm going to go ahead and fucking say it right now. There's no one who is creating the kind of content that we're creating in St. Louis right now. And if you know people who are creating this kind of content on a regular basis, I want to fucking see them. Show them me. For real, because I'd like to meet them. Maybe work together. Maybe work together. But seriously, is there anybody else?
To talk about?
No. Is there anybody else doing shit?
I mean, there's people doing stuff, but I don't think there's people doing stuff like this.
There's no one doing what we do. Madman video, yes. Why'd you stick your whole tongue into that hole?
I was popping a bubble.
Was that what? Oh my God. Now I see what Missy sees in you, that thick old tongue.
Yeah, fuck your old fat tongue.
We also have Spanish Society Outreach.
Yeah, you do. And then, here's the thing. Steve, last night,
You called him?
I was snoozing. Okay, I fell asleep. I finished my show. Wayne, we'll talk about that a little bit.
No.
No, not really. We don't need to.
Hey,
I did
about
finish
it,
it. It felt
good,
like an
cool.
accomplishment. It's good. Yeah, it's not bad.
Don't watch any of this
all of a
stuff I
sudden,
tell him to watch.
I jumped out. Felt like I was falling almost. And what happened was Adam caught me in my dream.
Oh, dude.
He did. So I called him.
Oh, it's perfect. He's open 24 hours a day.
2:15 in the morning. And I said, "You're my hero, Adam. You have no idea how much you mean. You just saved my life." And he was just there.
And he goes, I like that red shirt you're wearing. And you're like,
Yeah.
you had a red shirt on, so
Yeah.
you guys met
like-
in the dream.
Yes. He astrally projected into my dream. And I was lucid enough. And it wasn't just seeing him. It wasn't just feeling him. It was smelling him. It was tasting him.
Lap, lap, lap.
I'm
I'm going to buy a house.
If
It's
you
going
want
to
to
be
buy
for
a
that
house,
guy.
the guy's going to save you from all the windows, is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Adam Bundren wants to help you buy your dream home and help you sell your old, raggedy-ass home.
That piece of shit. Chick-fil-A called. Boom.
Frumper 69. Why would they
Why would they what?
be creating content like this?
He's so funny, man. He's so funny. It's the worst. There's no one in Missouri creating this content. Let's get real about it. What do you guys say about that?
That's Blunt Man to Kill.
And I'm gonna listen. I'd rather listen to Blunt Man than Merkenfromper.
Which a fromper is
Someone
somebody
who
that
bites
bites fart bubbles
bubbles
in the tub.
Yeah, why?
It's gross. You're gross, Merkin
That's
Fromper.
weird.
Be ashamed. It's
And
gross.
those two don't really even.
You disgust me.
Why did we say they were Merkins?
To hide syphilis.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you after these messages.
Dude, it's... God damn it.
Oh, the commercials aren't in there either?
No.
Or is it the Stream Deck?
Stream Deck. Nope, you took them out, pal.
I did?
Is the drive plugged in?
Should be.
Let's see what I get.
And I will raise you up on eagle's wings, bear you on the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun, and hold you in the palm of his hands. And every day I think of you, every day I try, every day I remember, baby, all of the reasons why I love you. Hold me up in the air, I am a song in the sky, I am a frequency waiting to rub you down. Yes, I'm really a guy. Check out my pants, 'cause I got... We'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah. I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Wanted poster. I'm an an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world. Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catching crow that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp. It's a stomp, it's a wiggle. Turn around, a little tickle. It's a stomp, move your feet. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
Do you take our insurance and are you cannabis friendly? Yeah. And they all said no. And then at that last phone call, that 8th phone call, I was like, do you know anybody that is? I'm desperate. I've called 7 other people. You're my 8th phone call. Yeah. At this point, I'm crying my eyes out. And this lady just felt bad for me and said, hold on, let me call you back in a few minutes. And they called me back and they said that they would take him, but under a certain amount of conditions. And the main condition was that if they felt that cannabis was not working for him, then they would take him from us and put him in and Child Protective Services, and then they would take the other 2 kids too. Oh, because they were both underage.
Then
and we would be charged with child endangerment.
So they'd go to federal prison.
Yeah, we would go to federal prison. So we said, bring it on.
Hey guys, it's me, Kippy the Crazy Koala Bear, and I'm here to tell you about James Carlton Insurance.
Kids, quiet down.
It's the best.
Kids, quiet down and listen to Kippy.
Grown-ups need insurance, and Uncle James can help.
Right on.
Grown-ups need insurance. He's got the best reviews on Yelp. Grown-ups need insurance if they want to protect their house.
Yes, sir.
Grown-ups need insurance if they want to properly bury a spouse.
That's a bit morbid.
Grown-ups need insurance if they drive a truck.
Okay.
Grown-ups need insurance just so they don't get...
Whoa, Kippy, you can't...
Well, I was just going to say get in trouble.
Okay, well, it sounded like you were going to say something else. James Carlton, State Farm Insurance. You can find him online at carltoninsurance.net, or you can call him at 314-961-4800.
Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
I got 1,800 milligrams going real good down my throat.
When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick-me-up, well, I grab my bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract, available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Welcome back, Hour 2, Hoosier Sophisticate Morning Show. having a real good time today. Not sure exactly what happened with our commercial break, our stream deck there, but I think we got it all worked up from here. Let's see.
That's hilarious.
We should be good now.
We're great. Really? What was the deal?
Oh,
It's so weird. We always just like, there's always kind of weird stuff going on. It's like spooky. Like there's
Mics
just
are still on, assholes.
He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Are you talking about when we were singing? What were we singing? One Bread, One Body?
I don't know.
Remember One Bread, One Body?
One bread. I was listening to it all morning on the way here, trying to find the best version.
I didn't show you the.
Someone needs to do like an up tempo version of One Bread, One Body.
One bread.
One body. One word of all. One bread, a blessing which we bear. One bread, one body. People love bread. They're gonna straight up turn their savior into
just
bread.
fucking every celiac's going straight to hell.
Yeah, like what are you doing? What are you doing? Guys, I'm sharing the feed. I'm finally sharing the Facebook feed because I don't share the Facebook feed in the morning because I say, "Fuck you, you stupid Facebook. Fuck you, man." That's what I say to it.
Get you, pal.
You say, "Forget you."
Get you, pal.
Did you bring anything to the show today, or is it just me, as usual? You're like, I got a best friend quiz. Do you want to do that, or did you not?
It's not a quiz. I'm just going to ask you questions.
Okay.
No, I'm just going to ask you questions.
Let's get it, man. Let's do this thing. What? Here, you want to hear what I got?
Yeah, sure.
Here's what I got.
Cool.
I got some interesting news about Austin and their public transportation and what public transportation fucking means to a city, how to make it better. I'm sure people are like, whoa, public transportation. I got to fucking stick around for that. Fuck you. I got Dave Grohl and this little girl who's been challenging him to drum contests online. They're going to do a concert.
I love like you showed me yesterday.
How good was that,
the performance
buddy?
that we talked about from SNL. And if anybody hasn't seen that performance with a message that is as
it's giving me goosebumps right now.
Yeah, with a message that is as timely as it could possibly be. And for me, like, he's just fucking rock and roll, dude. He's the as far as I'm concerned, he's the face of rock and roll in pop culture, like as far as like
1,000,000%.
the person who can fucking remind people what it's all about.
And he started Foo Fighters a month before Kurt
Yeah,
Cobain died.
Right before he's like, I am. You guys are fucking parachutes, just holding me back, like a drag car break, a little shoot out the back.
We were talking about how shitty performances there were, and we went over some of the shitty ones on SNL.
Dude, that Ashley Simpson one made me want to die inside. I couldn't crawl inside of this thing. I mean, I could, but I was trying to. It was the worst thing.
I know.
I remember.
And then what'd she do?
What'd
she do? She blamed her band.
Dude, she looked dead ass at the camera. Dead ass at the camera. Guys, I'm really sorry about that.
My band
played the wrong song.
I know. That'll make it better. Her band's
Did
like.
she ever?
Oh,
was that the end of her life? Was that the end of her career?
Yep. She like went. She went Dave Chappelle after that, except Dave Chappelle came back with like a lot of respect and clout.
Yeah.
Exact opposite.
Well,
for
he
her.
had also done a lot before.
Sure. But she made a bunch of money.
Sure, yeah. Fucking what a business model that is. It's like have a famous sister.
Oh, for sure.
And then just kind of do what she does, but not really.
What's the deal with Deke Dodom's always poking fun at
her dad? I'm good.
Joe Simpson because he with like Bryce Chandler Hill. He had like this.
Was he on the down low with Bryce Chandler?
Yeah,
Hill?
he was like a torrid love affair with Bryce Chandler Hill.
Wait, who was Bryce Chandler Hill?
I don't know, some little guy who I think he was in the entertainment business or something. But Dodom's all over that shit all the time. Whenever any of them.
Oh yeah.
Top facts you need to know. Hit us with it. Hit us with the top 10 facts you need to know. What is this? What is this from?
Heavy.
Heavy.com. They're. What was the first one they're stepping out?
Hang on. What is the date on this? What are we doing?
What's 2?
Oh, God.
You can't look at that? Why can't you look at Bryce Chandler Hill's good looking?
They've supposedly been stepping out for a year. This has got to be
Stepping
old.
out.
Right? Stepping out. Like, what is this, 1948?
They're stepping out and doing the thing.
The rumor is he's been stepping out on her, Estelle.
Yeah.
Bryce and Joe were introduced by someone close to Jessica and Ashley. Hill is...
Bryce is in denial mode.
Bryce is in denial mode.
That's the fact number 3. How do they know that? Joe and the Simpson family are also denying the rumors.
Okay. Jessica's shocked but coming to terms with it.
This is the worst shit ever.
This is going to be one expensive divorce. This is like, this shit depresses me.
Okay, so then
it just depresses me.
I know. You didn't even want to do. I can tell you've shifted. Your whole aura has shifted right now. Let me get you back in.
Look, Joe's got a shocking new look.
Yeah, those are 10 facts.
Bryce's buddies claim he's been bragging.
10 facts.
Bryce has been bragging.
Listen, these are 10 facts.
Joe's comment about Jessica's boobs, certainly not so creepy.
Why?
Yeah, why does that make any difference?
Why does that doesn't make
This is a fact that they're putting on here. Facts you need to know.
You need to know.
Facts.
You
Joe
need.
Simpson and Bryce Chandler Hill, top 10 facts you need to know. You are fucking dunzo if you don't know this. Why would his comment be any less creepy because he might be banging some?
And then look at that
kid.
picture.
A few years back, Joe commented that much of his daughter's popularity came from her double Ds.
She has double Ds.
Yes, Steve.
No, she doesn't.
Did at the time. They're bigger than that. Kind of creepy thing for a dad to say about his not so little girl.
Oh, Jesus Christ, stop.
These are the facts you need to know. This is what you asked for. You're getting it. Joe's been changing for a while now. That's fact number 9. And fact number 10, Bryce isn't being a gentleman.
Oh, I bet not.
Yes, Bryce is denying the rumors, at least on Twitter, but in real life, he's not being so nice.
Is Deke Dotem the one who's tweeting at them?
It's got to be. I wish. I hope.
The other things on my list here, China's leading the way in 5G. 5G gets you all boned up, but you care about 5G or anything? Okay.
I mean, it's coming. I like the, I don't buy it necessarily into the. I don't know, man. You can manipulate frequencies. You showed me a thing the other day that fucking has a little white pebble that can fly around, give you a 3D fucking hologram. Like,
yeah, I'm not even. I'm more. I'm off of that train.
Yeah.
I think there are high frequency. There are high and low frequency weapons. I think is actually what it is, where you can shoot waves and frequencies at people and it fucks them all up, man. But 5G. The implications there for computing power and being able to process the Internet of Things, that's what I'm excited about.
No doubt.
When everybody has 5G, we'll be one step closer to the Internet of Things, which I'm okay with. Like I said, I hope the next generation, we're all like, oh my God, bad shit's going to happen. I think the next generation will be fucking fine.
I have to tune off for now. I'm over 40 and have a physical to go to with Dr. Sausage Digits, if you know what I mean. Super excited. It's like Super Bowl Sunday. Brian, have him stand in front of you while he's doing it, like reaching over like that. Just standing right here in front of you, reaching over you.
How does that work? So if I'm on my back with my legs up like this?
No, he's on all.
I'm on all fours.
Yeah.
And then he's
coming
from this way.
He's in front of you, reaching over the top. Have him do that, Brian.
He's got to have long
You get
arms.
to request. This is your appointment.
Yeah.
You get to tell him how you want it done.
I think the best way is in a swing.
The person getting fisted makes all the rules.
Yeah, my doctor always puts me in a swing. Hangs me from the ceiling.
Cool.
And one of those ribbons like Pink uses in concert.
Mine puts me in one of those gyroscopes.
Awesome. Can I get his number?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give
Nobody
you.
rides a gyroscope without getting hit pretty hard with with random objects around the room.
I'm gonna give you 15 song meanings. Maybe 10.
Let's go.
That you don't.
Let's go.
You would stop. Are you a YouTuber?
Let's go.
God. Oh, it's sus.
Pretty sus, dog.
That's
I played
sus.
last night for a little while. I won quite a few times.
No. Yeah, I'm sure you're master manipulating these children because that's what I do. It's great.
It, though, is like,
we're talking about
keep
Among Us.
what you got.
Then I got so it's meanings of songs that you think
Or something else.
something else.
Okay.
I got maybe I'll save that for the next week. Then I got sex knowledge quiz, something about Mark Emery, and from Cosmo, top 10 sex cravings. Top 10 sex cravings.
That's hour 3 talk.
That's
Mr.
our
Naughty Pants.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think song meanings probably. But did you not want to ask me your questions?
I don't give a fuck about those questions. I like your questions.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Me too. I don't like to do things you want to do. Do you remember?
What I want to do.
Do you remember when you first learned that Peter, Paul and Mary song "Puff the Magic Dragon" was really about marijuana? If you were like most people, it blew your mind. How could a tune that seems so innocent that we all sang when we were kids possibly be a not so subtle metaphor for drugs? As it turns out, we were duped. It really was about a magical dragon and not just drug propaganda. So song 1, these are. I'll give you 10 today. We can break this up because there's 30 of them.
Okay.
There's songs that you think, oh, they're definitely about that.
Yeah.
But then you hear it, what the artist says, and you say, what?
Yeah. You think artists are calling like just throwing
for sure.
deflection? Sometimes.
If you came of age in the 80s, there's a good chance they played The Police, Every Breath You Take, at your prom or homecoming dance. If you're not paying attention, it might sound like an ode to endless love, but listen again and you'll realize it's actually told from the point of view of a stalker. Even Sting is stunned by how these lyrics could have been completely misunderstood. I think the song is very, very sinister and ugly, he says. People have actually misinterpreted it as being a gentle love song when it's quite the opposite. It's about a guy who goes in and has a 14-hour orgasm with a random person that he's been watching for. I made that last part up, but just, Sting does the fucking long-term ejaculation stuff. You knew that one though already.
Oh yeah, man.
You knew that one was about a stalker. I thought that's what it was about.
Yeah, it comes across pretty. I mean.
Yeah, I get it. Do you think people thought that it was a love song?
I mean, Crash Into Me is about a peeper.
No, it's not. Crash Into Me is about making love for the first time.
Crash Into Me is about.
I've had this conversation with people.
Sitting in a tree.
No, it's
watching a girl undress.
No, it's not.
Oh yeah. It's about a fucking peeping Tom.
No, that got started because he said this song's about a stalker in one of the live versions. He goes, this song's about a stalker. And I took that as him saying, I just love this chick so much that I'm going to watch everything she does and follow her around. And, even when she tells me, stop doing that. No. I love you. Nah, we'll have that conversation because you're wrong. Hey Ya by Outkast. What's it about?
I have no idea.
We were all too busy singing Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture to wonder what this song was really saying, but you don't have to read between the lines to realize it's about a profoundly unhappy marriage. We get our first clue when Andre 3000 starts thanking mom and dad for sticking together because we don't know how. We never get the full picture of why and how this relationship is so miserable, but there are hints with lines like separate's always better and the part about being in denial because we know we're not happy here. We know we're not happy here. But he or she, whoever Andre is addressing, doesn't want to hear because you just want to dance. Number 3, closing time. Semisonic. What else could this song be about but a bar closing at the end of the night and a bartender?
Every bar played it, right?
And a bartender telling everybody to get out. Well, as it turns out, it's really about a baby being born. Singer Dan Wilson wrote this song for his daughter who was born 3 months prematurely. Wilson tried to keep the lyrics ambiguous so his bandmates wouldn't get annoyed about playing a song about a stupid little baby.
Stupid little idiot baby.
But at this point, Wilson is mostly amused that nobody figured it out. Millions and millions of people bought the song and heard the song and didn't get it. He once said during a show, I think it's about being bounced from a bar. They think it's about being bounced from a bar, but it's about being bounced from the womb.
Huh. I'll be damned.
That's one I did
Plot
not know.
twist, Jack.
Plot twist, Papa. You Can Call Me Al by Paul Simon.
Ooh, what's that about?
Anytime we hear the song, we automatically think of that video with Chevy Chase, where he hilariously lip syncs next to a miserable-looking Paul Simon. As it turns out, Simon was giving more clues about what the song was than Chase. Whoa, my nights are long, Simon sings. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? And the existential dread just gets worse from there. The song's narrator wanders through a foreign country, out of money, and looking for angels in the architecture. His wife is gone. He's hallucinating. He's in a downward spiral. Whatever the future holds for him, it isn't good.
Dang.
Man walks down the street and says, why am I soft in the middle? I love Paul Simon.
Paul Simon.
I love Paul
He's
Simon.
a freak show.
Number 5, Bop by Hanson.
Bop-a-dop, ba-doo-wop.
You probably thought Bop was just a nonsense song about a nonsense word, but it may be one of the most deeply philosophical songs ever written and performed by kids.
Fuck you.
Zach Hanson, who was just 11. Zach Hanson, who was just 11 when the song was released, explained that Bop is really about the futility of life. Things are going to be gone, he went on, whether it's your age or your youth, or maybe the money you have or whatever it is. The lyrics definitely don't come across as playfully lighthearted as the music. You have so many relationships in this life. Only one or two will last. You go through all the pain and strife. Then you turn your back and they're gone so fast. Deep as shit.
That's like your friend that went to a festival for the first time, like comes back following, and he's got it. And he's got. I mean, he really does. In his brain, he really does have the answer. But we've all been here. What you're saying is the most profound yet profoundly simple thing.
Yeah, you're a simple idiot though when you're young. You're just a simple idiot.
And all that just happened here was some kid took and gave a meaning to a song where kids are making noise.
Bop bandu bop.
Skibby-da-ba-doo-wop.
Jesus Christ. You're beautiful.
James Blunt.
You're beautiful.
Good little. He's got a couple
I
of
hate
snaky
him.
songs in there. I really like
James
a lot.
Blunt didn't mince words when explaining his reaction to fans who think You're Beautiful is a romantic ballad. Those people are messed up, man, he said. So if it's not supposed to be about a P-A-E-A-N.
Paean?
To a woman's beauty. I've actually never seen it. I don't know if I've ever seen that word. What is going on exactly?
I would say an ode or something.
It's about a guy who's high as a kite on drugs in the subway, stalking someone else's girlfriend when that guy is there in front of him, Blunt explained. He should be locked up or put in prison for being some sort of pervert, is what James Blunt said. He should be locked up, put in prison.
Throw that pervy pervert in prison, man.
That's what James Blunt
He's
sounds
touching himself
Yeah,
in public.
beautiful. Yeah,
beautiful. When you type it in the Google Translator from British to Alabama.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's how it comes out.
That's rude. 7, Got to Get You Into My Life by the Beatles.
That's a fucking jam, bud.
This foot tapping tune by Paul McCartney, quotes, air quotes.
Yeah, fake Paul McCartney.
Always seemed pretty straightforward. Oh, then I suddenly see you. Oh, did I tell you I need you every single day of my life?
It's got to be about a woman he fancies, right? Not really. The truth was revealed in 1997 biography titled Paul McCartney, Many Years From Now, in which McCartney explains that he wrote the song when I had first been introduced to pot. So it's really a song about that. It's not a person. It's actually an ode to pot. Like someone else might write an ode to chocolate or good claret. Got to get you into my life.
And then the horns come in. Dude, it's a fucking jam.
That might be the song today.
It's the sound. It's the song.
It's the sound.
It's the sound. It's the sound today.
We do Instagram every day.
What them feet do? What them feet do?
Got to get you into my life. Number 8, Born in the USA. It's actually about being born in Russia.
Yeah.
If you're judging by the chorus, this song used in presidential campaigns by Ronald Reagan and Bob Dole.
Back when a Republican could use somebody's song and not be Kid Rock.
Or
Lee Greenwood.
Yeah, Jesus, crime and Netley
I'll
with
tell
that
you
guy.
this right now. If you ever campaign with Lee Greenwood's music, I will do everything.
Good
in my
morning.
power. I will do everything in my power to tank your campaign.
If you use Lee Greenwood?
I can't.
Proud to be an American, where at least I just love it that where it's least I know I'm free, and I'm like, except for the most incarcerated people.
Yeah, that's the deal. Maybe that's the cover we need to make.
Yeah, except for we have the highest prison population in the entire world. Whoops.
54% of those prisoners are in there for nonviolent crimes.
Whoops. Bob Dole. Bob Dole rocked. You know what I mean? When I look at Bob Dole and think of Bob Dole, I'm like, rock and roll, Bob Dole.
I remember my uncle telling me a story about how he was a bellhop for Bob Dole.
Are you doing the thing where you had to hold the pen?
He had like a paralysis, right?
Yeah, you're making fun.
I'm not
Way to
making
go,
fun
Trump.
of him at all.
Way to go. Remember you were doing this for a few days? What happened to that?
Let's get back to it. Listen, when I talk to you about the sponsors, this is where I'm talking to you. Breadbasket.
That's Ms. Marketing, baby. Born in the USA, I'm a cool rockin' daddy in the USA. Cool rockin' daddy in the USA. I'm a cool rockin' daddy in the USA. That feels good to do that. That makes you feel American.
It makes you feel good.
Makes me feel like Merton Hanks. My neck hurts.
Oh, Merton Hanks? Good.
I hated that guy. I hated him. Good. Born in the USA, I'm a cool rockin' daddy in the USA. I can't stop. But the rest of Springsteen's fist-pumping anthem begs to differ with this optimism, which mourns a Vietnam War vet. Sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. How about them using that as their song? The most depressing verse tells of a brother who went to fight the Viet Cong. They're still there. Springsteen mournfully sings, he's all gone. Springsteen's a fucking poet, bud. Even when he's sneaking
I gotta
in
get
there.
on that. I gotta get on it.
Yeah, you're an asshole.
I gotta get on it.
You remember the song? Total eclipse of the heart.
Yeah, Bonnie.
Dun, dun,
Bonnie
dun,
Tyler?
dun, dun. Bonnie Tyler. Bonnie Tyler.
Look at the fucking lettuce on Bonnie.
Old Johnny Tyler. And that Johnny Tyler. No, what's his name? What does he say in Tombstone?
Yeah. Well, there's Johnny Ringo, but Johnny
Yeah.
Tyler was the dude that was like playing cards with his brother.
Yeah.
Where you going with that shotgun?
I love that.
Look at that fucking cat.
Dude, yeah, look at it. It's bigger than her entire body. Her hair
I'm
is bigger.
into it.
Well, sure you are. Sometimes breakup songs take a tearful look at a relationship that fell apart. And sometimes they're not about breakups at all, but really about vampires. Wait, what? Jim Steinman, the guy who penned Total Eclipse of the Heart for Bonnie Tyler, says the song's original title was called Vampires in Love. And if you listen carefully to the lyrics, they really like vampire.
Turn around, every now and then I
Get a little bit time, turn around. And every now and then I get a little bit glorified. I see the fucking look in your eye. Turn around, bright eye. Every now and then I turn around, bright eye.
Yeah, booking every now and then I fall apart.
I fucking need you now.
Tonight.
Sometimes, yeah. Vampires and Loves. He says, it's all about darkness, the power of darkness, and love's place in the dark. Give it a listen and you'll see what he means. Lyrics like, and if you only hold me tight, we'll be holding on forever. Sure does sound like vampires declaring their undying love for each other.
Oh, how punny.
Oh, and number 10, our final one here is Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana. In Utero.
It's about
one of the
a vagina.
One of the most famous
it's a great
album cover I've ever.
Yeah,
it's
well,
seared 100 million. They're both seared into my memory because Pearl Jam was another one. 10 was seared. It was like a sheep or something on the front.
One that really stuck out to me was always like Alice in Chains, The Jar of Flies. Like,
for sure. Kiki and Bunny. We're Kiki and Bunny, and we like the boom. Yeah. We like the cars that go boom. I just remember because it was in a lime green CD case.
I had that in my fucking Cougar.
With your subs.
I would rattle the fucking...
That's just what you did in South City. I had 212s. Just my trunk was...
Dude, I had a fucking call it $1,000 car. I had a $2,500.
We're idiots.
So my dad was like, "You put a fucking $1,000 saddle on a $5 horse? What are you doing? What are you doing?"
And you're like, "Dad, get in it. It sounds good."
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm doing it with concrete tomorrow. It's gonna be great.
There have been some wild claims about what troubled genius Kurt Cobain was trying to say with the song's bizarre lyrics. Probably the strangest explanation came from his widow and murderer, Courtney Love, who insists the song.
Bleach, watch it. She's a fucking murderer.
Who insists the song is about her. Private area, but fuck you.
Oh, she's saying that?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I would have guessed that. A heart-shaped box, like that makes sense.
But in the authorized, yeah, pretty literal.
Yeah. No sense of
Heart-shaped pussy was the original name for it. They're like, Kurt, come on, you lewd motherfucker.
Yeah.
But in the authorized Nirvana biography, Come As You Are, Cobain was pretty clear about the song's meaning, explaining it's about little kids with cancer. Apparently, he watched some infomercials that featured terminally ill children and found it sadder than anything he could ever think of. I actually thought it was about.
I'm not arguing with if Kurt Cobain said it's about kids.
When it turns black or something. Mm-hmm. Hey, wait, I gotta. That's that song, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We were talking about them yesterday. When I don't know if I ever brought it up when they started playing "Rape Me" at the VMA Awards, and then stopped, and I think went into a different song because they told them they couldn't play "Rape Me." Dude, I did "Rape Me" I dressed as Kurt Cobain, but post-suicide, so I was covered in blood, and then sang "Rape Me" directly at Jenny's brother. Just the whole time.
You
eye contact.
did not break eye contact with Ed?
The entire time until he wanted to crawl into a heart-shaped box. And then I started to go, Ed Hour, rape. I started to call him out by name as if the point was not gotten across from the first 2.5 minutes of this song. It got weird. I'm gonna say.
You stayed in it though?
I don't know.
Did you stay in it?
I stayed in it for the
whole song.
I was at a house where it's Jenny's friends of friends, right? And it's like their husband, that their new husband, like, and
First
so
time
it's all.
them? Or a couple times.
They've probably been to a party at a bar that we all kind of like, hey, yeah, cool. We're at the same place at the same time. I'm not gonna have a conversation with you, but this is a party where everyone dresses up like an artist and then sings the song of the artist they did. Like last year, Katie Sherman, Jeff Sherman, you know him. He came as Cher. You would know him if you saw him. South City guy, and he came dressed as Cher and sang, that song from when she's on the battleship, Turn Back Time.
Yep.
He won the thing. Well,
If I could turn back
well,
time.
well, I went as Kurt Cobain, and Jenny went as Courtney Love, and I went post-suicide Kurt because there was a good-looking Kurt
Should've put
Cobain
the gun
there.
in Jen's hand.
What?
Should have put the gun in Jen's
Oh,
hand.
for sure. Yeah, that would have been good. But I don't know if I had seen that documentary at that point though. But so I'm covered in blood. You know me and fake blood. Now I finally get to really do
Yeah,
it.
this is
Do it
where
up.
you're living.
I'm covered in it, but it's all dried up. These people followed me around, making sure I wasn't sitting on their couch like Head Wound Harry from Saturday Night Live. Remember Head Wound Harry? The dog's eating his head wound at the end. That's one of my favorite skits of all time.
Yes, I do remember Head Wound Harry.
So the Native Hemp callback. I haven't thought of Head Wound Harry in the longest
doubt.
time. But so they're following me around, right? I don't really know these people. They're already kind of weirded out by me. I go into Rape Me because at first they go, "What song are you gonna do?" And I go, "Smells Like Teen Spirit," obviously. And they're like, "Oh well." The other couple that was dressed as Kurt Cobain, and they were like fashionable. You know what I mean? They're like,
this is tremendous.
They're fashionable, Kurt. And I told Jenny, I'm like, I told Jen, she's like she looks like Courtney Love. She's got the makeup and I'm like, dude, make your hair look like you just got done doing drugs. Like, come on, I'm post-suicide one. I'd wear a nightie and no underwear. Like, let's go. Let's get into character here, okay? And then when I sing the song, you're just gonna kind of like
just be drunk and falling on everything.
Yes. And I'm like, Jen was in, but then we get to the party and there's like fucking cardigan, handsome Kurt Cobain, unplugged Cobain, and Courtney Love from like when she was really good with Hole and stuff. And I'm like, and Jen's looking at me like, you cocksucker. You make me look like an ass, It's like you go as the devil and you really look like the devil, and then some girl goes as the devil and she's like, I'm just wearing red panties and horns, and you're like, I have all this face makeup on, dickhead. Like, why did you do
it's kind of like a video of cowboys just
shut your face about it. So I get up there, now it's our turn to sing. I had told the DJ, play Rape Me. Do you have that karaoke? And he's like, I don't know. Probably, I guess. So he gets me Rape Me, and they ask me, Smell Like Teen Spirit. I'm like, I guess I'll sing In Bloom. You know what I mean? The guy's like, cool, writes it down, because the guy running this thing at his house got a clipboard out. He's going to take votes. He's doing the whole doing the whole thing. They hire a person to come do the karaoke.
Okay. So
I get up there, same deal that they did. They think it's In Bloom, and it's like, Rape Me. Starts getting into it, dude. Jen's like fucking doing her thing. They're like, what is wrong with these two?
I'm so proud of you.
So then I see Ed Howard, and I notice he's a guy who wants to crawl away from things. So he's already like, ooh, this guy's going to sing 2.5 minutes about rape to a party he doesn't know anybody. Yep. I'm not a huge Nirvana fan, but that song was.
You go back and revisit, like.
I did kind of feel bad because I was like, what if someone has been raped here? And I'm like, just yelling about rape. You know what I mean? And they're like, cool party. Now I got to relive my worst moments ever. Thanks, bud. You know what I mean? So part of me was like, maybe you just don't do that. I was young and dumb. And then I just started to say to Ed Howard, I was like, rape me, Ed Howard. Getting closer and closer to him. But yeah, they didn't invite us back the year after that. No, I'm joking. We've been to it.
I was gonna say you guys were Bruce
Springsteen
and Courtney Cox.
Yeah, and she danced.
That was
we
great.
have a theme
That was
where
great.
I do everything, and she's like, I'm like,
I
you. Yeah,
that's why Jenny and I get along so well.
We have fun in the mornings.
Dana Carvey, man. Head Moon Harry.
Wasn't that funny?
I thought so.
The dog's eating it. Head Wound Harry. Oh, man. When I was a kid, it didn't get any funnier. It didn't get any funny. Oh. Okay, since everyone was salivating.
Yeah, give me the transportation
For that transportation skinny, I'll keep it short and I'll keep it sweet. What the fuck is this? This ain't the right thing.
Steve, how do you say C-A-R-A-M-E-L?
Cramel.
C-A-R-A-M-E-L?
C-R-M.
C-A-R-A-M-E-L. How do you say that?
Camel. Caramel.
You a caramel guy or caramel guy?
Caramel. I'll say both. Caramel is how I really want to say. Because my grandma used to have catametas.
Catametas.
That's Greek, I think, for like small candy, or I used to think it was maybe for caramel.
Okay.
But they weren't caramel candies. They just looked like them. They were watermelon, but they were the disc, like hockey puck looking fucking things. And like a mint, you know, except they were fucking flavored like watermelon.
Sure.
They were fucking great. And she'd be like, you want some catametas? I'm like, you goddamn right I want some catametas. Okay? Because she used to speak Greek to me, and I fucking love that shit. Like, I still know, like, gala is milk, somi is bread, puli is bird, Christostomasu. Christostomasu.
Are you fucking...
That means shut your mouth. Christostomasu. Or like bigamila. Like, that's like a fat person. My grandma hated fat people. I don't know. She was the sweetest old lady ever. A little overweight herself, but like big, huge fat people.
When did she come to America?
When she was a kid.
She lived through the Depression?
No, yeah, she was probably... She died when she was 70.
Maybe the aftermath of the
she was probably about right in 19... She was about 30 when she had my dad, I think. So that puts her in 1925 when she was born.
Okay.
1920.
She was about my grandma's age. And so, like, I don't... they weren't necessarily Depression kids, but, well, I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the end of the... I mean, the Depression went on for quite a while, at least the stagnation and everything. So my grandma was kind of the same way.
I mean, the Depression's considered
I wonder if
30s,
was,
right?
Yeah, I wonder if it was... the stock market crashed in 29.
Yeah.
So she was a kid.
Early 30s, yeah. The roaring 20s.
Anyway, so...
Oh shit! I still got you on close up.
Oh, I feel like my grandma was the same way. About fat people. It's like, you guys know that we got a food shortage around here. Put the fork down.
Depression era people, they were like, eat.
No doubt.
Eat your whole plate. Eat
Clean
a
your
shoe.
plate. Clean your plate.
Eat
Eat a shoe. That's what they said. You can do it. I used to eat, well, back in my day, I used to eat 2 shoes and the boxes.
Uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways in the snow.
Texas state capital, Austin, is getting ready for a public transit revolution with a $7 billion plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and traffic congestions, providing a variety of different transportation options and infrastructure to the citizens of one of the fastest growing cities in the country. Reason it kind of sparked a little something for me was, Rogan. He's trying to get everybody to move there.
Dude, there's already been kind of an artist gathering in Austin
to keep Austin weird.
Yep.
I mean, along with the new rail system featuring 31 new stops, there will be 4 high-speed bus routes, neighborhood shuttle services that will take people to and fro from the high-speed bus stations and the train stations, and new park and ride areas to encourage motorists to use the new infrastructure. I would love to see St. Louis do something like this.
Dude.
I mean, $7 billion? Good Lord. How does I guess they're the capital, so they have I don't know how you get a $7 billion transit deal done. And how much was the trolley?
Cities are building $3 billion stadiums for football teams.
That's very true. That's very true.
You can put a fucking $7 billion fucking rail system in it. You can
so true.
If you can subsidize a billionaire's fucking toy.
Yeah. 10 benefits of public transportation, because that led me to the next thing. Like, what does transportation do? Economic benefits to the community. Every $10 of transit investment made, businesses' sales increase by $30 million. So for every $10 million invested in transit, businesses' sales increase by $30 million. During 2006 to 2011, residential property was averaged of 42% more valuable if located near a high-frequency transit service. Health benefits for the community. Transit users walk to and from transit stations, so they walk much more, becoming
Dude,
healthier.
I've asked you, have you been to Manhattan?
No, sir.
You would fucking love it.
Yeah,
you would
dude.
love it. Everybody should once, you know.
Yeah,
like I know, like, because I was like, I don't know if that's really my speed. Everybody should just experience the speed for just fucking 24 hours.
Yeah, I want to so bad.
But talking to my buddy who decided to up and move to Hell's Kitchen, and like, God, it costs so much money to live up there.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't have car costs. I don't have things like that. He's like, my public transportation's pretty cheap. My subway card and everything, But I mean, you're talking like $2,500 a month rent for like maybe
They're paying you more there, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
A little bit. Like,
but what you're talking about for like, 500, 600 square feet.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
But anyway, like, you just, dude, in that day, I don't know that I've ever walked so much in one day.
Really?
As the day that that we were just kind of bebopping around Manhattan. I walked from Hell's Kitchen down
bebopping around Manhattan, baby.
I'm in the Big Apple bebopping around.
Yeah. Stepping out on my gal.
Yeah, we were
Native hemp callback.
Stepping out, nice. I didn't get any native hemp today. You got it.
I think you got it.
I think you got all the native hemp. Huh?
I don't know. What was I talking about?
I was just talking about like how much you have to walk in a city like that. Like my buddy was like, dude, the first thing I had to learn coming from, he was living in Kansas City before he went up there. He's like, you really got to invest in some good shoes. You're gonna wear them. You're gonna wear them out in a couple of months. He's like, but you got to invest in some shoes that you want to be.
Good ones here to stand for 3 freaking hours a day.
Pad here. Where the fuck is
what are we
rug?
doing? Rug. Right there. Oh, a little Persian rug down there.
You guys out. Hang on, here we got here. He came in. Let's see. I just found out a gherkin is a pickle. Makes sense. Jerking your gherkin.
I love saying
Thanks,
jerking
great
my gherkin.
British
jerking my gherkin.
Show. Of all the things Dennison knows, and he knows a lot.
He didn't know what a gherkin
You
was?
know what a gherkin was?
That seems ridiculous.
Come on, man.
Transit reduces.
Gherkin's in my refrigerator right now.
Transit reduces road congestion. That's obviously obvious. Millennials prefer transit lifestyle over sprawl. Millennials prefer walkable communities over sprawl, seeking to live around robust transit, shops, restaurants, libraries, parks, and a mix of housing styles such as apartments and houses. During the first 10 years of the new millennium, transit ridership increased 40% among 16 to 34-year-olds. That is kind of funny because I used to ride the bus as a kid, but now I think about putting my kid on the bus. I'm like, what, to never see him again, I guess? Yeah. I guess that's where I let him see him, man. Yep. Freedom and mobility amplified by public transit. That's one thing I always thought about, like people who, I knew a lot of people who didn't have cars, and even their parents were a one-car fucking household trying to piece shit together. Or, hey, I work at 6 and I got to take the bus. I got to leave my house at 3:30.
Yep, that was my grandfather. He never owned a car in St. Louis.
Unbelievable, dude. And like that's doing it, dude. We take it for granted all the time. And that's one thing that I thought a really good public transit system, you'd get a lot of these hardworking motherfuckers who are like, yeah, I'm going to do it, but just keep getting beaten down by their ride not showing up or, something happening with it.
Dude. I mean, or
the bus is being late.
Yeah.
Like, I've heard about that. I'm like, the bus is going to be late? Oh, then you're fucked, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Well, that's, my mom was one of 6 kids. My grandparents never owned a car. They bought a car for all of the kids to share. So, like, that was, my grandpa was a custodian at Metro High School, so lived in Bevo. Wake up at, what time's a custodian get to school? Fucking 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
So woke up at 3:30 or whatever. Walked to his bus stop, jump on the bus, and then, dude, if you walked along Morgan Ford with my grandpa, every human being knew him. So there's like this whole other thing that's happening where it's like you're actually being in the community, commuting back and forth to this transit too. Yeah. Like that's another added fucking thing is like the fact that you're, we are all crazy. Maybe we can talk about this a little bit on the other side, but like we are all becoming so independent with all of the luxuries that are afforded to us. Somebody posted something either in the Facebook page or on the fan page or maybe in the High Achievers group or something like that, but it was about women in this village going to do the laundry together at the river. And as it became, or maybe not even in the village, like before home washing machines, women in the community would come together and just kind of group do their laundry. And when they got the ability to clean their laundry at home and became more independent, their depression rate started to climb.
Gotcha, yeah.
Because they were missing out on that interaction with community, even if just while doing some of the mundane tasks, because then it just becomes a mundane task. It's not attached to any kind of, social gathering.
For sure. That's like Diane Elkin was saying, like, if you take a task like that and make it something you enjoy.
Yep.
Like, I always thought about that. I'm like, well, you're just fucking lying to yourself. But it's like, what are we doing? We're just telling lies and truths to ourselves that we call lies and truths ourselves.
Yep.
So why fucking not? Why fucking not?
No doubt.
Household expenses are reduced. Social connections increase. So there you go. Commuters more productive on public transit than when they're in their cars.
No, that's true. Safer to text on a train.
1,000,000%. Public transit is usually safe. An equitable transportation mode is usually a safe and equitable transportation mode. I would love to see St. Louis do I just want to put it in people's ears.
There's still a piece of me that's like, come on, put that Hyperloop in between Kansas City and St. Louis.
Oh, dude.
If I can set up a meeting with
Elon?
Clay at Evolution, Kansas City, hey, I'll be there in 2 hours.
What did they say it was going to take?
It takes like 30 minutes.
Fuck.
Not even that, I don't think. Shit. Hang on.
Shit, it goes 250 miles an hour, and we're 250 miles
it goes faster than that.
Really?
Oh, it goes like, it goes like 3 or 4 times that.
Shit, it goes 1,000 miles an hour?
It's fast, dude.
Holy, it's one of those things that you kind of read about, and you're like, it's Elon Musk. It's a crazy idea, but the motherfucker's going to get it done somewhere. Aren't they building one?
Hyperloop bypasses St. Louis for testing center.
Oh, fuck.
But officials with both Virgin and the leader of Kansas City's effort, hang on a second. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you can read it for $4.
Get the fuck on out.
You can read that for $4 if you want.
Oh, and you're going to hit me with a pop-up? Eat shit. But officials with both Virgin Hyperloop and the leader of Kansas City's effort to land the track say a commercial Hyperloop route from Missouri could still be in play. That was as of October 8th.
How fast does the Hyperloop go?
Let's find out. Here you go. With a pneumatic tube, it could transport passengers across the state in 30 minutes.
Faster than I can get home from here.
That's quick, dude. That's quick.
How many can you have in there, though?
How many people?
How many? Does you have to just shoot one at a time, though?
Yeah, it's one car that would go back and forth. But that would run several times a day.
You think? Every 30 minutes it's moving.
Go in one direction.
And what do you put, like 5 of those next to each other? If you really wanted to.
I mean, I guess you could. But even then, I mean, if it carried enough people, it's going to have a premium on it, if you can only fit
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, if you could fit 100 in there, traveling back and forth to Kansas City, like.
I ain't trying to sit in a pneumatic tube with 100 peasants, okay? It'll be me and my choice friends.
Pretty big, right?
And it's weird, they just lube you up and stick you in there. It's not like you don't sit in like a car or anything. It's just a goo. They put you in like a spitball.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
You just got your briefcase.
Oh, yeah, that's not going to work. 28 people. Reaches speeds of up to 760 miles an hour.
Hello. How did your insides not blow out the back of your head?
There you go. Yeah. 2 tubes ought to cover it. Just one going in each direction.
Ooh, 100 messages, hour 2. Usually we don't get to 100 messages on. I had something that I was going to say for them to do that would get more messages.
Suck today's dick?
No. It was like something they can comment on. Whatever. I don't care. Have you guys ever taken the bus before?
I have. Augustus glooped me into Kansas City.
I like that. Suck them up through some chocolate.
Why wouldn't you have 2? I think you would.
Oh, one going.
Yeah. 760 is fucking hauling ass. But that's what you can do.
That's fucking hauling the mail.
Dude, Ellie talks like Bobby. Bobby
She do sometimes, man.
She talk like Bobby. She's Bobby with an I, man.
I.E.
Bobby
Sue.
Bobby Sue. Talking about.
Hey, I'm Bobby Sue. Can I get a Fiesta?
What was the other thing? What did she ask for? We talked about this the other day. You all got fries?
No, she asked Taco Bell for
chicken. It wasn't chicken.
It wasn't something you get.
You got hamburgers.
No, what did she say? Oh, Jen, are you watching this right now?
She's not.
Jen knows.
She's
Jen
working.
knows. I'm Bobby Food. You got a chalupa? No, they sell chalupas. The Fiesta
Well, she
is
asked
the
for
other.
the Fiestas.
Yeah. Y'all got.
Good morning.
Y'all got
Daniel
cheese
Eli. You have a
sticks.
blessed day. Don't tell
Does
me
she
what
ask
to-
him for cheese sticks?
Cheese sticks.
Is it
I
cheese?
think
I think it's cheese. They're like, this is time.
That was
So the
a
guy
Taco
goes, what? And then she goes, give me a Fiesta.
What the hell is a Fiesta?
Is that a menu
It's
item?
a fucking Ford. Is what it's a car. Guys, we're way overdue for a break.
Daniel Eli. Shout out to all the vets. Faux show, man.
All right.
Every day.
On the other
Every
side
day.
of the break, these are our sponsors. Hopefully you
just a good one.
Hopefully you'll give them your business because they're really working hard to get it.
Yeah,
And
give them the
once
business.
They have it, they're gonna cradle it like a little baby. Oh, it's just your business.
Suckle it. Oh. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake your baby. Shake your. I sang that song in Lamaze class because they were talking about, Jenny and I took Lamaze and we were, were we at commercial? Did you already take us to commercial?
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
not. Go ahead.
We were at Lamaze class and she's like, don't embarrass me. And they were talking about, you've already transitioned. Transition is back. What are you doing? I'm in the middle of something here. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. And then she said, don't embarrass me. And I was like, oh, she's like, oh, there's a song how to wrap the baby, swaddle the baby. And then here's an easy memory, how you remember it. And I was like, I know the song. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake.
That joke play.
Shake your baby. Like one or two of the sicko dads when they were like, I'm glad he said it, not me. Like one of that, like, take one for the team, bud. And Jen's like, oh my God. Is that really how you swaddle a baby? No, joking. She knew what was going on. But actually, I heard on Rogan, those the defense attorneys were saying like shaking baby is like a
Dude, that's wild. My cousins of Sea and Stone, Luke and Morgan, they just recorded a song for some big podcast that just released, a story that got released on Netflix or something about this baby that was climbing up on something, fell down, smashed its face. Tragic.
Jesus Christ!
Hold on. Tragic.
Jesus!
But then, because when the hospital saw the what happened, they called the law to come in after the parents. So these parents, while they're grieving their child over this accident, are now facing murder charges on their baby.
Fuck.
And that's what they were talking about on Rogan like a couple times. There was a
Yeah.
guy that was on the back end of a life sentence for.
They said it like rarely happens or something. Yeah.
There's all of these things that happen when it actually happens.
Yes.
But it's used as a charge.
Crutch
in
all the
court
time, yeah.
All the time. That
Weird.
shit's fucking heartbreaking, man.
That was the toughest
That
part
shit
of
is
that.
heartbreaking.
That's that one where Rogan was weeping.
Let me pull that up.
He was weeping on the podcast,
Yes,
dude.
yes.
That is one to
Yes.
re-listen to.
No doubt. All right, let's try this again. Commercials, guys. We got them. Hopefully
Yeah.
you like them. I really
Oof.
hope it works. I do. I hope it works. I don't know what to do if it doesn't.
down my throat. When I wake up in the morning and I need a pick me up, well, I grab my bottle bottle of native hemp and I splash it on my tongue. Lap, lap, lap. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me. Native hemp inside of me.
Native hemp extract, available at HoosierSophisticate.com. Enter code HOSO, H-O-S-O, at checkout for an additional 30% off.
Hey there, pretty girl, sitting by.
Oh, hey. It's Adam McChesney with Ms. Marketing. We specialize in lead generation, filling your pipeline, and taking care of your payments. Give us a call today.
Adam from Ms. Marketing took me from 10 leads to 300 leads in a month, and I became the strongest boy in the schoolyard.
He increased the revenue for my charter fishing business by 30% in 1 month. Ms. Marketing.
What was that Facebook algorithm? What was that Instagram? Ms. Marketing.
I know it's late, baby, but you got me thinking about my dream home.
Yeah, girl. You know, Bungeon Property Group doesn't just sell houses, they sell dreams. You know when the best time to talk about dreams is? In the middle of the night. That's why Bungeon Property Group is famously open 24 hours a day, so you can whisper sweet nothings in the middle of the night. Oh yeah. Tell me all your dreams of white picket fences, in-ground pools, and I'll find them for you. In an area with a low crime rate, general proximity to nice parks, walking distance to the grocery store, easy access to the highways, a place where you can offer a quality education to your children, all while feeling safe in your front yard while they play. Let me talk that dream house talk to you. Let me be your dream realtor. Adam Bondred.
James Carlton. Insurance 314-961-4800.
Handsome,
Amazing.
astonishing,
Astounding.
fabulous,
Incredible.
fantastical,
Phenomenal.
prodigious,
Stupendous.
unbelievable,
Wondrous.
divine.
Fantastical.
No, seriously, he's fantastical.
You got a house.
Go on and get it insured.
You got a car.
You gotta get it insured.
You got a life.
Go on and get it insured. CarltonInsurance.net.
Fantastic. Stupendous. Fantastic.
Hey, boys and girls, I'm talking about native hemp extract. That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Sweet delicious CBD. That CBD.
That CBD.
Got the CBD. CBD native hemp. That CBD.
That CBD.
You can get it from me.
I can.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
Inside of me.
That CBD.
That CBD.
Inside of me.
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 No, inside of me.
Inside of me. Inside of me. Native hemp extract. 1,800 milligrams of total cannabinoid goodness from Pike County, Illinois. Get yours at HoosierSophisticate.com.
I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Checking the swamp man for a pretty girl. Being an outlaw in an outlaw world.
Hey, I'm an outlaw, check it and see. Want a poster looking like me. Walking my hound dog, surfing that swamp. Catch and crawl that do the sweetly stomp. Everybody do the sweetly stomp.
It's a stomp, it's a wiggle, turn around, a little tickle.
It's a stomp.
Move your feet, head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf. Head on down to Sweet Leaf.
Dude, man, get on down to Sweet Leaf Emporium and do that Sweet Leaf stomp, man.
James Carlton. James Carlton. James Carlton. You gotta get your insurance. Gotta get that State Farm insurance.
You think you found the best insurance agent in the game? Well, I got news for you. I did, and it's James Carlton. State Farm. CarltonInsurance.net.
961-48. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Welcome back, hour 3. What do you got there, Steve? What you got there? Is that a Towley pipe?
There it is.
Guys, that's Towley. Towley is a tobacco smoking apparatus.
I'll give this away.
Towley is a pipe. We're going to give that away. All we need to do is get 75 people in the feed watching.
75 right now on Twitch.
75 will give away Towley.
We'll give away Tyler. If you share this right now, everybody share it. We're going to share this right now.
Share it, tag a
How do you
friend,
do
do
it?
whatever.
How do you do it on Twitch? How do you share it on Twitch? Oh, well, you tap on the screen, then it's got a little box with an arrow pointing up out of the top of it. You hit that, share it to your Facebook, share it to wherever. Share it wherever you think the most people are going to be like, whoa, man, that's cool, dude. Because we're going to talk. This is our third hour. Ah, God. Let me just get a little high first. Ah. So this is the guy. This is going to be the guy. This thing's nice. Look, you can throw it on the ground. And it'll. Yeah, don't do that. Colored glass is a little bit. Don't drop this. I'm not going to drop this. Jason has some pipes that he'll straight throw on the ground.
Dude,
step on.
it still makes me nervous.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Even though I know it's not going to break.
He throws it on
It freaks me out. He just throws them around.
Why?
He's just throwing glass pipes around.
Yeah, you want some of this? 75. Everybody shares this right now. I think we got about 13 or 14 people. We'll keep saying about every 5 minutes. I'm going to hold this up and say share. If we get to 75 active watchers right now, boom, Towley goes to one of those people.
Tag a friend that might want to win it, and then in here.
Everybody says their name. I'm going to have them say their name on the feed, and then I'm going to pick one of those names out of the feed. That's what I'll do. Okay. So you got to get them on the feed. You got to say your name. We'll give it away at the end of the show. Give it away at the end of the show. I don't care. I don't care. I got all things to do. I got all things to do, bud.
Okay.
Towley. That's going home with somebody today if we can get up to 75. Because we get up to 75. How many we got right now on the Twitch? Can you see? Because I'm getting excited right now. I'm getting overexcited.
We got 13 in there.
13? Okay, 13. We got
A handful 62. On Facebook.
62. 62 people.
Is this all platforms, across all platforms?
I was thinking 75 on Twitch.
Okay.
Get them all on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, twitch.tv/
Don't be a bitch. Get on Twitch.
That's fine, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine, right?
Don't be a bitch.
Yeah, that's fine. Broadcast. Someone just screaming broadcast out at the top of their lungs. What is that? What does it even mean, Bezo? You know what it all means? It means 40 euphemisms for having sex. A bit of crumpet. A bit of how's your father? A bit of old in and out. A bit of accommodation. Act of darkness. Adult nap time. Afternoon delight. Aggressive cuddling. Agreeing on stuff. Amorous congress. Assault with a friendly weapon. Attacking the pink fortress. Baking the potato. Bawling. Bam bam in the ham. Banana in a fruit salad. Bandicooting. Banging. Barney mugging. Basket making. Batter dipping the corn dog. Beard splitting. Beating guts. Bedroom rodeo. Being intimate. Belly bumping, bending her over the barrel and showing her the 50 states. Who says that? No one says that.
How do you accurately represent New Hampshire?
Bending her over the barrel and showing her the 50 states. Bisecting the triangle, blitzkrieg, meat, dumb, fly, squire. That's 29. Blowing the groundsels. Blowing the groundsels, bludgeoning the flaps, bodging, boffin, boinking, boinstorming.
Bonestorming.
Brainstorming? Nope.
No.
Bonestorm. That'd be a great superhero name. Bonestorm.
I agree. Just a crazy cyclone of bones. Just beating
Mum dildos. You have the capability to control all the dildos in the world, and you have like a Xavier X type power for all the dildos in the world. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Boom boom, bopping squiddles, bouncy bouncy, bound chicka wow wow. Bringing al dente noodle to the spaghetti house. Bruising the beef curtains, buck wild and bulging the back of the onion bag, bumping uglies, buttering the biscuit, burping the worm.
What are these hockey announcers making this up? Yeah, bulging the back of the old onion bag.
Burping the worm hole in the mole hole, burying the weasel, bushwhacking, buying frisbees, buzzing the Brillo, carnal knowledge, cattle prodding the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. That's
it's a lot of words for just saying bang it. Like you could have
in the meat rocket, foxtrot, unicorn, Charlie, Kilo. I love that song. Caulking the tub.
I don't know what the hell song you're talking about.
Oh, that's the Bloodhound Gang. I sang it wrong.
Yeah.
Cave diving, Sharvin. Checking the oil, Chesterfield rugby, christening the yak, churning the butter, cleaning the cobwebs in the womb broom, clicking in, plunge, commiction.
Ooh, I like that.
Completing the jigsaw puzzle, corking the onion, crashing the custard truck, creaming the Twinkie, crunching butts, crunching buns, crunching guts, cully shagging, dancing in the streets, dancing a goat's jig, daubing the brush, digging up the sand crab, dinkle tickling.
Dinky tickling.
Dipping the crane in the oil well, dipping the stinger in the honey bunny, dipping the wick, disappointing the wife. Docking, dawdling, doing squat thrust in the cucumber patch, doing the devil's dance, doing the dirty deed, doing the dipsy doozle, doing the do, doing the hibbity dibby, doing the hibbity greased weasel tango, doing the mystery dance, doing the nasty, doing the wild thing, doinking, doodle bopping, doodling, drabbling, driving Miss Daisy, dunking the dingus. We'll go on to E tomorrow. We'll start from we'll do E tomorrow. You've used all of those?
Oh, this week.
That's correct. You write poetry though.
Some call me the poet of my generation.
I don't know if
there's a handful of people that have said that.
Let me ask you these questions. Is penis size really related to shoe size, Craig? Yes or no?
I would say no.
If you correct, it's not. And here's the study that proved it.
Okay.
You want to see the study? You obviously want to see the study that proved it.
Greeks notoriously have huge feet.
But real tiny little weens. To determine whether folk myths regarding the relationships of penile size to body height and foot size have any basis in fact, 63 normally virilized men were studied. Height and stretched penile length were measured. Shoe size was recorded and converted to foot length. Penile length was found to be statistically related to both body height and foot length, but with weak correlation coefficients. Height and foot size would not serve as practical estimators of penis length. So, ladies, stop sniffing all the guys' shoes and looking at their feet, you dirties. If you had to describe the shape of the clitoris, what object would you compare it to? A button?
Wishbone.
A wishbone? An eraser?
A wishbone.
Really? Correct. You know what a female... I've never seen one.
It's all made up, bud.
When most people think of the clitoris, they think of a small visible part, but research indicates that it actually branches that extend down underneath the skin, along either side of the vulva, kind of in a wishbone shape, you fucking pervert.
I'm vulvy, dude.
When aroused, the vagina can expand to about twice its normal size.
Yeah, sure.
True. Correct. It's called vaginal tenting.
Into it.
Is that why you like camping so much? What's the average length of an erect male penis? 3 and 5, 3 and 7 inches, 8 and 9 inches. Where's 11, 12? I assume most.
7.
Yeah, it is. Correct. Between 5 and 7 inches. According to the Kinsey Institute and the UK National Health Service, lust and love activate both the same part of the brain.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Oh.
They activate 2 separate parts of the brain. According to this study, lust triggers parts of the brain that control pleasurable feelings associated with sex and food, but love triggers parts of the brain associated with your habits. What percentage of penises worldwide are circumcised in your own studies?
What's that? What percent of the world? Oh.
What's that? 30%, 40%, 50%.
Of the world? I gotta think 30%.
30? Correct, according to the WHO statistics from 2007. And Molly from down the street. She did her own study. Said about
Molly. Did some work, kid.
She did approximately 1,132 guys tested. The WHO did 1,222 in their test study. So there's a little bit.
Was actually a little more extensive.
Penises used to have spikes all over them.
Yeah, I believe that.
Correct. It's horrifyingly true. Chimpanzees, macaques, mice, and cats still have them. But thankfully, somewhere along our evolution, humans lost that part of our DNA that would give penises spikes. Spikes? You're awful.
Cats have barbs, right?
Yeah, that's what they just said, if you were listening. Approximately how many nerve ending...
reading what our freaky fans are writing here.
Oh, are they on one right now?
They're on one right now, bud.
Read some of you if you got a couple.
Yeah, sure, okay. Let's see. We got people that shared us, broadcasting us. It means...
Where are we at? Are we at 75 yet? Share this. You guys can win this thing.
No.
One of our shares, if we get up to 75 today. Who wants this thing?
Good morning, individual sticks of fuck. Stretched penile length. A dude in basic training had the same size shoe as me, and this MFer had a third arm.
Yeah.
Women have ovaries, and that's why they tend to overreact.
Wow.
I've only seen one uncircumcised in the live
wild, scared little turtle.
Little turtle. Little turtle.
Approximately how many nerve endings does the clitoris have?
Ooh, let's go with 8,000.
4, 6, or 8,000. Correct. It has around 8,000. The clitoris has more nerve endings than your tongue and your fingertips. And the penis, only about 4,000. Wow. Wearing socks during sex can actually...
If you punch your penis enough, though, you can knock out those nerve endings pretty quickly.
Duh. Wearing socks during sex can actually increase your chances of having an orgasm.
That sounds like a dumb stat, but it's probably true.
Correct. According to the study by University of Groningen in the Netherlands, couples were 30%.
That's why you gotta Not
Gang.
ignore the feet, bud.
Couples were 30% more likely to orgasm with warmer feet.
Yeah, or maybe just also stimulated feet.
Natural vag lube contains a substance called squalene. This is my favorite question ever. Natural vag lube.
Band, dude.
Squalene.
Squalene.
Squalene! Squalene! Forever! Squalene! Play your hit, vaginal lube.
Natural vaginal lube contains a substance called squalene, which is also found in the liver of which animal? Snake, monkey, or shark? Gotta be a shark.
Okay, go with it. I think it's a monkey.
Wrong. It can be found in the liver of a shark. Don't test me when it comes to squalene, bro. I'm a squalene expert, buddy.
I get it.
I am the Richard Dreyfuss of squalene. No, they brought him to the town. He was the expert.
And this is your opus?
Like Jaws. No.
Oh.
Jaws. Yeah, squalene is
I
my
figured
opus.
you were Mr. Holland.
Mr.
Writing
Squalene's
an
opus.
opus about squalene.
It's weird. I just thought I had felt a cat go by me. You know, like sometimes when your cat goes by you and they just tap you with the tail.
Dude, cats are little interdimensional fuckers.
Well,
man.
then.
Get on it. How you kicking cats, dude?
The penis is a muscle. True or false?
I can see people fucking a shark liver. False.
Correct. It's false. Contrary to popular belief, the so-called love muscle doesn't contain any muscles. That's why you can't move it very much when it's erect. Yeah, right. The penis is a kind of sponge that fills with blood when a man's getting all boned up. Oh, yeah. I want every guy listening to this in the wild to pull his wiener out and just give it a few spongy squeezes. Pump it up.
Go ahead.
On average, how many calories does sex burn per minute? 3 or 4, 6 or 8, 10 to 15? Depends on what kind of sex you're having.
Per minute?
Yeah, come on, bud. Oh, yeah, why not? Wrong. It's only 3 to 4 calories.
All right.
So
Fucking
you
Puritan's
got
fucking right in this quiz.
You got 9 out of 12 right. You're a certified sexpert. Congratulations. Your brain is jam-packed with sex info. Now go put all that knowledge to good use. That's what you say. Can you beat your friends in this quiz?
Turgid blood sponge?
Turgid blood sponge, for sure.
Blood sponging the blood bag?
Why is that what they're talking about on
You people are
pussy, beer, and weed is all you need. Oh, and money. Remember that guy?
That hurt.
That was great. That was such a great thing.
It doesn't hurt.
Why am I on? No, I don't want to be on Spark right now, but I do want to be on
it
this.
is contingent on a few different things.
What
We
is?
are discussing a little bit. How many calories you lose?
Oh, God, yes. God, yes. Oh, I gotta sign in the account.
Well, how many? I mean, let's go back to our favorite video, Steve. That gal. Have you ever hit how you ever hit a bag for a minute? You know, you ever just punch a punching bag for one minute as hard as you can go?
It's tough.
How many calories you think that gal burned punching and kicking?
She was in training.
She was in training.
She's 1,000 calories. I don't know. How many do you burn when? I mean, they say on those survival shows, some of the big men will burn up to 3,000 calories a day.
Yeah.
Like they got to keep going.
Calorie deficient.
You okay? Yeah. The calorie deficiency really got you fucked up right there. You're like, oh man. Think about getting your beanbag beat up.
Calorie deficient, dude.
Craig's mic is low. He doesn't talk into it right.
Yeah.
That's the problem. He doesn't talk into it right.
Well, I'd rather it be low. That way on the podcast, which is the thing that people listen to, it's not, splurgy durgin. Oh, I am really low. What's the deal with that, bud? There you go. There you go. Okay, we're good. You want me to talk some more? That's all you need. Right there.
I was doing number 3.
I was turning up number 3.
You silly goose.
Oh my.
You silly simple.
I am a bag of dog
You
turds.
silly
21
simple
spicy
idiot.
moves men crave in the bedroom besides having their own cum spit back in their mouth.
Tell me a story here, Steve-O.
Number 1, 21 things men might be into in the bedroom. And let's see what Craig has to say about it.
Okay.
I turned up the wrong mic. Classic,
Steve.
Craig, number 1 on Cosmo. And I forgot to, I'll upload all of these links to the Discord server after we're done. What do you think about Cosmo?
I think it's a bunch of broads guessing at it. That's what I
Cosmo
think.
says you're fat.
I ain't down with that.
Men are very visual learners. He wants you to show him how you like it. Show him, literally, with your hands. How do you like it? Don't be afraid to move his hands, position on your body, and use verbal and nonverbal communication to ensure a good time for you both. What do you think? Good?
Sure.
Yeah or nay? Oh, come on. He wants to take it out of the bedroom. Men love variety. Keep it exciting by exploring new places to play, such as the kitchen table, the laundry room, the car, or even outside. Maybe inside of the dryer. That's weird.
On top of the dryer?
Inside of it. Having sex in new areas can also lead to more fun and creative opportunities to role play.
I'm with it. I got a streak.
Outside of the bed, what's the hottest place?
To do it?
Besides the roof, because that's where Jenny and I go.
That's not bad. I'm a big fan
Standing
of
up yelling.
I'm a big fan of like outdoors somewhere, you know. Drive down a little quiet little country road.
Drive down the dirt road.
Yep.
My girl got her blue jeans on. Got her pretty little dirty feet up on the dash. Take her to the creek, gonna eat her ass. Gonna do a love song in the country, girl.
It's not bad, bud. Got that recorded too. We got that recorded too. We got something to work with. Yeah, I'm down, in a park or something.
Yeah, one time, like, I always imagine when you have sex outside and then you're like, whoa, hold on, you're like, I'm about to come, man. And then you got pulled out and like, be like, whoa, the beauty that is having sex. And you don't want to get it on him or them. And then you fucking jerk off into the plant, right? You're just jerking off into the grass at that point. You ever jerk off into the grass?
I don't think I have.
You've never jerked off into the grass.
I honestly don't think I have. No.
Oh my! I thought you were...
I'm a dumper, bud.
Okay. Well, I always imagine I come back like 2 years later and there's a couple like eggplant looking things there. They're going...
Oh, come on, Seth. Kids play there. Or Devin, sorry.
I came on a slide in a park. Sick. One time, Oliver was going down a slide at the park right there at Kings Highway and Rosa, right by Jen's mom's house. Yeah. And he slides down. He's like, "Ew, this slide's wet." Someone had puked all over. So I'm like, "Oh, he's covered in puke." I'm like,
"Who was this?"
Oliver, when he was about 3.
Oh no!
It's everywhere. I just undressed him and I was like,
"Who does that? Who fucking does that?"
The worst.
The worst human does that.
Number 3, he wants you to make eye contact with him.
Yeah.
You like that? Yep. Sometimes it's all about that emotional connection.
That's the whole thing, man. Eye level.
Men want to see
along.
Men want to see how their partner is feeling and reacting to what they're doing. Oh, the more women can lose themselves in the moment and enjoy what their man is doing to them, for them, the better. So you're on with Cosmo so far.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
He craves more laughter.
Yeah, maybe afterwards though.
Humor takes the pressure off.
Stop fucking. Stop me up there. Yeah. Let's not be fucking up there working bits there. All right, let's get in there and fucking get the job done.
What's the deal with voting? What's the deal with spooning?
Come on, man.
What's the deal with anal?
Yeah. What is the deal?
Ow.
Yeah.
I've spent years in encounters and relationships where everything in the bedroom is so serious. It's like we toss aside our clothes and our senses of humor get thrown out as well. Having a good laugh can improve intimacy and sometimes relieve the pressure of having to perform. Number 5, he wants to make love.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sex is cool and all. Great way to open a sentence. Yeah, sex is cool and all, but so is more intimate physical connection with a partner you really love. Sexologist Shamira says that in her practice,
You can't be a sexologist and not be named Shamira. Every sexologist is named Shamira, actually.
Says that it's confusing.
It's confusing. There's a lot of conflicting viewpoints on sexology from Shamiras across the globe.
I'm getting boned up. She found that while the term for making love isn't initiated by men, they usually mention it after their partner has brought it up first. After getting over the stigma of corniness, Shamira says these men do want to make love, as in grind a little slower and intentionally put your penis inside of that. Intentionally and more passionately. These are advice for women. Yeah, you like that? You like making love?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
feel like making love.
It's a great little bit in The Goods with Ving Rhames when he's sitting there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's talking about how he ain't never made love before. She's like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Oh no, I've done everything. I just never made love."
And he
to a
names
woman."
all the things he did.
Yeah, making love is essential.
He wants you to initiate sometimes.
100 billion%.
All right. Shamira here's couples therapy is that male partners in hetero relationships feel like they often have to initiate sex. Men like to be seduced. They like to feel desired. They like to feel attractive.
And objectified sometimes.
Initiating sex sends the message to your man that you want him, which gives him a major confidence boost. Oh, I'm shooting confident loads. 7, he wants you to be loud if you feel like it.
Hang on. He wants you to be loud if it's genuine. Don't be an annoying twat. Don't be fucking screaming like some banshee that it's all fake. Don't do that. That now you're just making noise. Nobody's enjoying that. You're not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it. If you're loud because it's real, fuck yeah. Wake the neighbors. Ring the fucking town bell. I'm all for it. If you're like, yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
See why we had his mic down?
So good.
See why we had his mic down?
Yeah. Fucking punch yourself in the head until your hand breaks. Nobody wants to hear your fake screaming. Ever. Nobody wants fake made up noise of any sort ever. Not in the bedroom, not in the library, not anywhere that you find yourself. Don't just randomly scream. All right? Or punch yourself in the head.
That's what I did at Bo's
until your hand breaks.
yesterday. With the show me. Are we up to 75 people yet?
Devin's on one.
Are we up to 70? Are we up to 75?
No, we've lost people. Put your fucking little gimmick away. We've lost people.
All right. Are we up to 75 yet? Uh-oh.
Did you lose your little thing?
Uh-oh.
What is the deal with that thing? It's going out, huh? That board is going out. That screen is going out. There you go.
It is. It's actually whenever it has like other shit going on for it.
Yeah, I believe that.
All right, we'll get to the rest of those tomorrow because that's halfway through. And I like to keep these people, they're obviously like, whoa, man.
The name of that podcast so there's a Wondery. It's like a podcast network. NBC, I believe, owns it, But that the deal, do no harm, was the callback on that was the people who had their baby had a tragic accident, and now they're like facing life in jail, life in prison. Of C and Stone sang the theme song for it.
Damn. They were called lotion parties. Typically, they would take place after working hours, either on the main floor of the Cannabis Culture's downtown Vancouver headquarters or in the Vapor Lounge on the 3rd floor. According to Melinda Adams, who started hanging out there the summer of 2008, she was 17. We would be smoking weed and there would be the occasional alcohol, and then the drugs would kind of just come out. She says Adams' boss, the so-called Prince of Pot, Mark Emery. I was talking about him the other day. I wanted to see what he was up to. Well, then 50 would walk around offering employees and invited guests, including teenage girls, MDMA and LSD. Other former employees tell Vice Emery gave out MDMA and DMT.
What?
Once everyone was rolling and high and stuff, he always had lotion, she recalls. What? Adams said Emery would take the lotion, often made from hemp, because let's get serious.
Yeah, Prince of Pot. Prince of Pot, bud.
And rub it on the backs of the younger girls, then encourage them to massage each other.
Fuck, this is...
Two other former workers who spoke to Vice News also say they witnessed these gatherings dubbed lotion parties, but one of them wasn't certain Emery was present at the party she was at. Why are you putting it in there? Adams recalls sitting on a futon in the upstairs lounge during one party. The space was split into 2 sections with black coffee tables, couches, and beanbag chairs strewn about. She says there were at least 4 other girls ranging in age from 17 to 19. All the girls laid down, massaging each other. She recalls them rubbing each other with lotion on their arms, legs, and back. Some were in their bras. I can't do that voice when I'm talking when it's
fucking rough, man.
I can't do that voice when I'm talking about 17. So I'm gonna
the old DMT.
It seemed like an innocent thing at a point in time.
Use common cream. It works every time, Herf. Every time.
It seemed like an innocent thing at the point in time, but now looking back as an onlooker, we were like, what the hell were we actually exposed to? The 27-year-old now says. Adams says she was having the time of her life working at her dream job at the Cannabis Culture and accepted Emery's behavior as part of a culture of the illicit weed industry. Looking back now, she is deeply troubled by it. Vice News has interviewed 7 former Cannabis Culture employees who allege Emery created an uncomfortable, hyper-sexualized working environment where he would grope or touch his employees without consent, subject workers to tales of his sexual exploits, probe their sexual histories, and surround himself with teen girls, sometimes providing them drugs at parties in the workplace. They also allege he was verbally abusive. Vice News has also spoken with 4 individuals who never worked for Emery, but who say they witnessed or experienced behavior by him that they described as lewd, predatory. They said Emery enjoyed a celebrity status as a legalization martyr, making it difficult to speak out about his alleged behavior. They were also hesitant to draw attention to working for a legally dubious business.
So he's
He came out and said, "I didn't do a thing. I do say outrageous things, but it's my sincere belief that I've never harmed anyone or sexually aggressed anyone." What I'm getting out of this story, and you can read it on Vice, and maybe we'll get into it a little bit more because it's really interesting and it hits all of the central tenets of Hoosier Sophisticate. This guy, how do you not become him? That's what I'm asking you. Because you're well on your way.
I am not well on my way.
You're well on your way to this
Mark
story.
Emery. Absolutely not.
Well, there's got to be the Mark Emery of DMT, and it sounds
I'm not
like
that guy either.
I'm
Not the prince of fucking DMT. There are plenty of wooks that would love to wear that crown. Nope.
Okay, what I'm saying.
But I hear what you're saying. How do you keep from becoming a megalomaniac when you become the face of a movement? And
is this okay if all these girls are
19 and above?
Is it okay?
What he's doing?
I don't know, man. I mean, people voluntarily entering into, relationships and physical touch is one thing. There are cases to be made for grooming. It's also a really, goddamn, this is sticky. Because,
for sure.
What
is technically grooming?
That's what I'm saying. There's also a case to be made where it's like, oh, I was groomed this way, so even though I was there under my own volition, and maybe things were good for so long until they weren't, and now all of a sudden I have this thing to go back and retroactively accuse someone of, when actually for much of that time I was, happy.
Yeah.
But I think that grooming, the loose definition of it is essentially making someone at a young and impressionable age believe this to be the normal, and then raising them in that so that they don't know
Gotcha,
any better.
yeah. I think you would have to
that
get someone pretty young, wouldn't you?
Well, maybe not that young. I mean, people.
I think
if
you're
people
19,
are impressionable up
if
to
these are
their early 20s, I
17-year-olds,
think. But
for a 1 million
Yeah.
trillion %. But I think if you're going to work for the Prince of Pot, who always has this. His interviews were in Amsterdam, and he's just this fucking guy who doesn't care if he goes to jail. And you're going to be surprised that he's doing drug-fueled lotion parties. That's what I'm saying. When does the onus come on the person who's like, I'm 19, I'm going to go work for him. And, oh, my God, he's giving out drugs and having lotion parties. I think at some point you say, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not comfortable with this dude who's fucking rubbing me down. That's what I don't understand at that point. I get when if they're 17 or 16 and even 18, I think, I think 19 when you move away and shit, and it's like, okay, now you got to fucking go. It's time to fucking go, figure out life. It's still not cool to take advantage of anyone younger or anything like that.
No.
And you can use your status to do that. But I'm saying, I've seen this story before. We've seen this story before. How many times are we going to play the game
keep going?
Before the person goes, oh, this is what's happening with this cocksucker. He likes drugs and sex and being against the law. Am I going to go follow him? Is that what I want to do too? Because, even Almost Famous was about those that little crew that followed Zeppelin and all those guys around. They were fucking 16 or 15.
They were kids, man.
Yeah, and they followed them around and we're all like, yeah, whatever. They fucking, whatever.
Dude, I
Cashmere's a great song.
I knew some people that left home when they were 14, 15 years old, went across the country, found a bohemian hippie coffee shop to work at when they were, at 14 years old. I can't even imagine just getting in a fucking car and going somewhere.
No way.
What?
Even at 18. Well, that's like when we were reading that story from the 1830s.
And thank you for that, babe. I think your wives helped to prevent you from becoming a megalomaniac along the way.
Oh, for sure. Plus, I don't deserve anything good in my own head. You know what I mean? That's.
Oh, yeah, you keep yourself in check?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, oh, you don't deserve anything good. You're nothing.
You should get over that so you can start receiving good things.
Oh, I think I am. I have a nice balance now.
Yeah.
I'm really comfortable in the balances I've struck in that. You can't go too much in one direction. It's no, I deserve some good things. Some good things. That's always with the love you make is equal to the love you take is equal to the love you make.
Mm-hmm.
Beatles. Yeah. It's I don't know if a Beatle can fucking say that. I guess you've made a lot of love, you've received a lot of love. I don't know. Yeah, the whole karma thing, I don't really buy into. I don't really buy into the whole karma.
You don't think?
I don't think it's a simple balance. I don't think it's a.
Well, it's certainly not a simple balance. I think it's a. I don't know about instant karma. But
instant karma is going to get you.
I believe in karmic cycles. I think that we certainly represent some kind of resonance that we are projecting out into the infinite. And
I think the depths of karma I would probably be more into. I'm not as educated enough, but I think the basic of that's karma.
Oh, yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Too many people oversimplify it, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's become a trendy cliche thing. I bet if I got into the mysticism of it.
I think there's probably some karmic repercussions.
I think balance is the number one thing. Balance and communication are two of the tools that we can use in everything, and you start to see balance in everything. Like, just kind of how this operating system works is the series of balance. And I don't know, man. It's but I think if you're going to work for Mark Emery, you probably know you're going to have some fucking MDMA and lotion parties. It's kind of like if you come to a
no, it ain't.
Come to a place in your life where you're like, man, I'm going to fucking do some wild shit, you know? Like, that's what he's doing. He's 50 years old. He's 50 years old, you know what I mean?
He got, what did he get, 6 years for selling seeds? That was his deal?
6 years? I don't know how much he got.
Yeah, he did like...
He said he'd be... The reason I remember him is because he gave this speech about saying how one man could entirely defeat the DEA trying to stop cannabis in America. He goes, one guy can send enough seeds out that there's no amount of law enforcement that could ever prohibit weed because it grows from seeds, which I got some magic melon seeds. Have you seen Future Farmers magic melon seeds?
I have. They look great. She said a bunch of different phenos are popping out of it.
You say that like you know what you're
doing. I don't. I say that I'm just repeating what was said.
Oh, she said a bunch of different phenos.
A couple different types coming, man.
I guess pheno is structure of the plant, is what I've just gathered from, what do you call those? Not constructive clues.
Context clues.
Context clues, constructive criticism, context clues.
Set of observable characteristics of an individual resulting from the interaction of its genotype with the environment.
Yeah, that's interesting. So it's the same thing, but the way it reacts, it'll look slightly different.
Yeah.
Or like react slightly different to the environment.
Takes different traits.
That's fucking wild.
That's
Dude,
what breeding's all about, right? Like they do pheno hunting, right?
Buddy, looking at all the grow supplies yesterday.
It's a vast world, man.
I am fucking juiced, dude. I am so juiced.
Phenotypical expressions, blunt man to kill.
I am so juiced to grow some cannabis, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God. I am so juiced. Just the science aspect of it. I am juiced to have something sciencey to do. I love it. I don't know why I haven't done it this whole time.
You haven't done what this whole time? So juiced for growing. I'm sorry, bud. I'm all over the place.
You okay?
Not
You
really.
need some. I took your native hemp.
I got no native hemp today. You guys want to know why I've been off? Steve fucking drank all the native hemp.
I did. I drank the last of it. I didn't think you need it.
No, it's all good. It's fine.
It's
fine. We got 3 minutes left.
left.
Dude, there's so much. I was watching that video that you were putting together from what you got.
What'd you
at Bose.
think, honestly?
I think it looks great.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I think it's super.
At the end,
there's a lot that goes. Like it seems.
At the end, do you want to put all of the things?
Probably.
Like.
Yeah, probably. Shout out all of the different.
Okay.
Do a little cast roll.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Special thanks to.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what we do, bud.
Polish that.
We just polish it, baby. Just do a little.
Now she's ready for the showroom floor.
That's all
Double guns. I'm working in the factory. Craig comes in with his suit like, you want me to sell the rolls for you, big boy?
I made some hemp coffee, and it's fantastical.
Fantastical. That's what it was. You haven't hit that enough today.
The dance?
Oh. You guys are on the podcast. You're missing something.
Shit's going awry.
You're missing something.
Sounds like Carl Cox. It seems overwhelming to get into growing. Really does. And you could try to just go to Home Depot and get some soil and some pots. And maybe you're going to grow out in your outdoor.
There's no way. There's no way.
Going into Bo, though, and Bo's like, hey, look, I'm just going to get you. I'm going to nudge you down the right path. And that's what's awesome. Like, you can be somebody, because to me, again, overwhelming when I see like some of these people's rooms.
Dude, I had a
talking
budget.
about nutrients.
We had a budget, and he's like, here, boom, you're going to need this. Boom, you're going to need this. Boom,
Yep.
you're going to need this. And if you have any questions about anything,
I'm here to help you.
Yes,
I'm here
please.
To help you through this.
I'm like, but like, I need your help.
Hey, what temperature does this need to be at?
I'll grow the best cannabis this world's ever seen.
I left in the nutsack part. Did you like how I bleeped it out, though?
I did.
Or did you erase it?
I didn't erase it.
I was just like, you're like, that nutsack will not go in there. I know you don't care. You let me be me.
Yeah, that's all. It's all a good
You let
partner
me
can
be
do.
me.
And maybe reel you in whenever it gets a little crazy. Or just,
I don't think you
but,
do. I don't think you do.
I'll let you ride with it.
Yeah, you're very good about, like you'll sometimes give me a subtle look where you're like, a really subtle look like,
And every now and then, like I'll give you like a,
and I misinterpret it
needs a
like,
little-
keep going.
If it needs a little crowd support or something, like I'll be the guy out there that's like,
I did one comedy session, and I don't want to give you my opening joke because I'll open
it's
all
gold.
of my
Don't
comedy.
do that.
And everyone didn't know how to take my opening joke, except the thing that really got me through. Because at this point, I'm like, oh fuck, they're in for 11 more minutes of this shit in my home when I did this whole thing, and I hear Craig go, just a nice. I'm like, all right, I'm landing something, and then I fucking I felt like Frank Sinatra after that, baby. I was wheeling and dealing. I felt good. I had the whole yoga bit where I fell and acted like I hurt myself. That's what I'm into.
No doubt.
Keep the crowd guessing.
No doubt.
Is this guy hurt?
It's Andy Kaufman. And it's you, bud.
Thank you.
That's where it's at.
I love him. And Bo Burnham adds a lot of that
Yep.
weird shit too.
Sure.
So if I can add some of that shit, that's good. You ever get like a hair and you're like, where is it?
drives me up a
Where is it?
It drives me up a fucking wall, bud.
I don't know what it's attached to. Is it a spider web? Feels like a hair.
Sorry, I'm not home
Now,
right
now
now.
I'm walking in the spider web to leave him.
Message and I'll call you back.
I'm gonna get a text. Whose hair is that?
Oh, that's definitely a Jen
Yeah,
hair.
that's definitely a Jen hair. Pube, it's 3.5 foot
Dang,
long.
girl, I guess you didn't get that.
Why are you
what was
dropping
it?
on the floor? I can put it
Genetic
in
programming.
I'm gonna add it to my
I
doll.
already grabbed a fucking loose
I'm
fucking
gonna add it to my.
One that's thick when you're right here. Look at that, bud. What the fuck is going on?
Jenny has a mane.
That is a pube.
That's a
I think.
pube.
That's a pube there,
That's
bud.
a pube.
Oh, right. Not bad.
C'est la vie.
Well, Steve-O, we did it again.
We did
bud.
it again.
We sure did it again. And every day I'm just happy to do it.
I get happier every day.
I'm with it.
Until eventually I have another breakdown where I'm like, what does it all
Right.
mean?
It's okay. That's when I cycle back through
Bezo.
with yin and yang, bud. Yin and yang.
Yum yum. Yum
Yab yum. Yab yum.
I know.
Guys, we hope you'll tune in tomorrow when we'll have more spicy sex talk.
I got 3 stories to finish. Like I let them all today.
We only got through the D's on the.
Dude, I did.
Okay. All right. I like that.
It's gonna be good.
I like that. I think we only got to the D's for the sexual euphemisms, right? So we got a lot more of those. We got a lot more where that came from. That should get us through the week. We should be able to get through
We
the
lost
week on
viewers during all that shit, though.
All right, we'll try
I was
something
trying
different.
to give something away.
We'll try something different tomorrow. Guys, I'm going to play fucking Lord of the Dance for Steve, and we are about to, it's going to be
a reaction video.
If I had to guess, I would call it a Catholic hootenanny in here, is what it's about to be.
No, I don't. My soul can handle that right now.
You ready to feel a little crushing guilt?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll
feel guilty about not
every
wanting
day.
to feel it.
By the time my morning boner goes down, I log in and you raise my drawbridge right back up. Very good. Very good.
That's hilarious.
You're like Patrick Swayze and Ghost with this thing every once in a while, trying to push that nickel.
You have to do it once to get it out. Until next time, my friends,
If this doesn't work, I'm throwing it across the room.
It might not. I bet you it doesn't.
Cowabunga.
You were right.
What a bunch of dickheads.
Just kidding.